insane.
That is a
That one.
slowdown from Movistar
2.5
Korea,
minutes,
and I
like
think if you're on, you've
42
gotta be
and
expecting
17 or
this.
some
No.
shit. Insane.
Here comes that streak.
I did say more
Oh,
for Joey.
Doesn't catch anyone.
Oh, they're
But
faking it.
also-
They're
I
faking
don't
B.
mind that. That's how you do it.
Yeah, because that ultimate Dix is going to be B, and it's actually A. That's actually a great play. Good fake.
Wait, but they might be quick on it because Jamie's over at helicopter. They have numbers if they go, and here they come.
Oh, shit.
They have numbers.
Oh, shit.
Hell no.
They have numbers. Go.
They bottled it.
We're going to a round 11, and there's the streak out of the picture. Jamie.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my God, Jamie.
Yes, he would. He can.
Nah, he can't see it from here.
Oh, shit.
We're going 11, folks.
They got the Hellstorm out of them as well.
Dang.
Look, man, top of the morning. Good morning to everyone, including my boy. I don't have the camera on right now. Kind of just vibing, but I'll go ahead and get that turned on for y'all. Figure I'll run this ad real quick for Dark Legions. If you guys don't know, I'm currently running an ad to try to raise some sponsorship for Stream Elements. And if you're interested in checking that out, feel free to go ahead and not only scan my QR code, but there'll be a link in the chat here for you to go ahead and check out. And if you guys are interested, yeah, feel free to support. Thank you so much. I'll put the link in here shortly. And yeah, we'll just be chilling, watching the party. Feel free to hop in the chat, do your thing. And yeah, man.
Has to be careful. He does have the bomb. If he drops here, he doesn't have much backup.
He's waiting for the reinforcements. Here comes
I think you got to go back down A.
Don't want to catch an angle here through the windows.
No, you cannot die back.
Go ahead.
Catches a few backsides, unable to do any
Where's
damage.
Jamie, though? Jamie was top
This is the kind of
trips.
moment where you want Chris to try and hit a flank. It's Mama trying to do it, but then Ames
Ooh.
is going to have to retreat.
Might get caught.
they
Tony.
lost.
Kleenex finds him out.
No, not like this.
Catches
Damn.
a pair.
Round
Reese
11.
Vivid.
Now in the 1v4.
Nah,
the
one
shooters
versus
of the
four. Kleenex, another
Yeah, Kleenex was running on this
game-changing
map, bro.
two-piece, bro.
Do the actual
Craze gets
impossible
blooded first
with
round.
just a stun.
Or sorry,
There's
last
Joe.
round.
Not enough
1v4.
damage, and here come
Dude, just-
Koi.
There it is.
I mean,
A group
Ultra.
effort, a
if you're
firing
gonna,
squad.
you know, if you're gonna hit down there like that, bro, all four might as well do it.
Round
Yeah.
11. A 2-0
Damn.
That's
lead.
too free of a pick in a round 11.
Like,
Away
oh.
to the
Too free.
semifinals.
I mean,
Well,
Joe Deceives is cold, man. He been cold all year.
Certified. What up, baby? Choco.
Omit down 2-0.
Themselves in an unbelievable
They're not
position.
playing bad, but
And Omid did
I don't know if this is a
not
testament
Just
to this
slight
Ultra being
scans.
strong, FaZe being really lackluster, Omit.
Who was that?
An electrifying
Just some
crowd
random fan
in
fucking
Riyadh as
can't
we
see
go
me.
to control. Omit's absolute saving grace in the tournament so far. Can it be that one more time?
I don't know
We'll
where I
find out
left this
after.
ring.
Check in between that fucking seat.
Nah. Like I only take it off when I'm sleeping and when I'm like
Oh, Chad, we got a giveaway. Optic in the chat for your chance to win. A
There we go.
X Scuff
Take a piss real quick.
2025 edition.
Take it off when you're what?
when I go to sleep, and I always put it in the same spot.
I thought you were going somewhere.
If I'm gonna draw or like do anything with like my hands and shit, like I take it off,
Mm-hmm.
but I always put it in a place where I cannot lose it. I'm trying to think where the fuck I put it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Giveaway. Scump Time Scuff 2025 edition. Shouts out, Scuff. The 2025 collection is officially live. You can grab it now for PS5, PC, and Xbox. A brand new full lineup for 2025, all with the custom design. If you're looking to pick one up, head on over to scuff.co/scump. The Valor for Xbox and PC is $120, the most affordable, and
job there from Koi off the rip. Both zones successfully defended there. No play towards B and Craze. Great. Finally, Kleenex. Something must have tingled there in the right spot, and he managed to find him. But you let Craze go wild like that, and it is going to be a problem. On a mamba now by B.
And the map control here for the side of movie star Koi. The rotation will come over. Joe one side, everybody else through the middle of the map. The kills, which we will leave 4 Vivid Mamba. Going the way of all. Craze will find another. That's 3 dead. That's at least a tick over towards me.
Yeah, this is the start of something special. Should have those players from spawn. He's going to be inside on a bit of a flank now. Craze, knowing that he does not have the position or the manpower to make this happen. He's going to have to try to become his own play squad. But that's a nice call. That's a nice set of kills. Inside Joe again. There's A zone now wide open. Mac doing this alone still.
Still on Mac. With that pressure on. Inside just dipping out. Just want to get some map control. We're happy to allow Mac to sit here. It would be allowing him to get the second tick on his own, though, would they? Not quite. They will have to clear that. That's going to open the doors up towards him.
It's a great place to start. That rifle's superb. Aim on the double door control. They can to make sure that highway from the A zone towards the B zone is absolutely locked down for his boys. Post a hole. Next post right back. There's 2 piece. A zone. There's that first bit of progress. And B still has 50%.
Defended from movie star Koi in the middle of the map. Kleenex just lingering around, trying to help out where he can, but Chris will find 2. He was here to try and shut him down. The transition not going to happen. Gets him dealt with. Get Mamba there over towards B as well. Kill is found. This is a big move from movie star Koi. They find a good few in a row, and that's map control entirely in their hands.
Sensational. Final 30 seconds. Kleenex there. Clotheslines. Play for his 5th kill. Right. Back at Mamba. Oh, 3 dead. The 4th man gone as well. Oh dear. Blink and you missed it. Omit. This is surely the A zone capture, and they're committing resources to B as well.
Making sure that Joe White don't get it over B, but those second takes that one. It's going to make it a little easier. But Joe Steve shuts it down. There's 2 falling his way. They do bleed, but likely from the side of movie star Koi. They stop it.
Here, 8 and 8. The last 2 have been fantastic. The last 2 lives here from Omit, and they will lose their first attacking round of the tournament. Shots from Joe. Can't take them all down, but by God, he tried. Round 1 goes to Koi.
Really solid round as well. I think, you know, that 1-4 dead that we did see from Omit, they managed to get a hold of A. Did some really good work over towards B, especially early on, which did set themselves potentially up for some success, but not quite able to batter the door down. We start very, very strong in their defense. Always seem to have somebody lingering around that can pick up the pieces where it needs to be or slow something down. But, you know, I think control is paramount. They did so well throughout that round.
There's great finesse in here, but staying alive in situations that would otherwise seem impossible. Maybe the odds are against you, but no cover to play with. Very, very good stuff out of both those squads. But Joe, man on a mission here. Williams on play respawn. First respawn, 1 point. Also on as well. Right now. Onwards we go. Once again, the trophy barely touched the ground before it was all used up. Trophy's on the other side now, aiding only for a moment longer in the slow capture lane.
Steady away. Chris finding one for a second here as well. Pressure. Crazy onto inside. Incredible stuff. Depression coming through, and now he's left all of his own momentarily, but staying alive is the name of the game, and he's done so well. Let's get that door open up towards A. Keeping that pressure on behind. Mac trying to find something.
Lovely job from Joe. Rear security covered. Second segment, and all contested. Oh, good job. Kleenex gets that, but doesn't get the segment. He's trying to play his life to stay alive, and that's where Craze is going to be. Inside. Not committing to this either. The segment drained. Oh my word.
Don't just see the moment. Not quite an established amount of control in the middle of the map there from Movistar, and Omid just go in and take control of it themselves. This has been great. Kleenex nice and easy for them.
segment of the least. It's a two-man capture. That zone is going to fly. There's the third man. A-Dub, minute 33 on the game clock and ample lives.
It wins. I really do like that, though, from Movie Stars to get that one open. Push over towards B. That just loosened the hold over towards A. Secure that attack. Wow, I mean, they're getting good now, though.
Yeah, Mac's back. I was worried about him at the start. He's just found himself a nice little three spree, a fantastic shot of life. A bit of stimulus, as they certainly needed it. 2 segments remaining at B. Joe dips a toe, draws some aggro. But Vivid's never going to let him get away with that one. Inside now trying to pick up something. Barely wins the fight against Reese Drost. Back at it again. Wonderful defense from Omit.
Just put themselves where they need to. You can already see that Craze is looking for a flank as everybody's going to have to flood through the front door. It's 16 versus 3. Not many more opportunities here for Movistar.
We'll see how it goes. If you get in there and get a couple of kills, well, you need the kills, lads. Vivid and Mamba find theirs. And that should be the round. Final 3 lives here for Koi. And Mac, yeah, he's certainly returned. The confidence is there. A little bit of magic just goes his way. 2v11. And that will be it. Craze, the final 2. Equalizer found.
Solid stuff. For a moment. Movistar never really threatened. There was a couple of occasions over towards A where it looked like they were going to get it in quickly. But for the most part, Omid just did well at keeping themselves alive, playing their life consistently. Throughout the middle, playing the flank. And Craze a lot to help for that. Vivid had a good round as well. Everyone pitching in there. There was a threat over towards B on occasion, but for the most part, that was pretty standard defense coming out of Omid.
Yeah, really nice. It certainly helps it when they find their kills. Yeah, it's like that. It's in 2s and 3s. It's not enough legs whatsoever out of Koi to make anything happen. They're unable to find those ridiculous multi-kills. And Omit playing this wonderfully. 5-3 for Craze. Hellstorm certainly helps out on both of the zones here on this map. And Craze, oh, he's off, mate. He's long gone. Has he been spotted? No, he didn't. This is a freebie. Insight gonna read it? Not a chance. There we go.
Problem is that nobody else managed to find a kill here for Craze, but again, it's gonna open up some rounds, potentially open up some gaps in the Movistar Koi defense, because they're probably gonna have to answer Craze at some stage here. You can't just let him linger in his spawn. Everybody else doing really good work here from the side of Omid, though. They'll find a couple of kills in the middle of the map. Trying to work on something over towards this A side. Craze just trying to be a nuisance. What a pest that was nearly dealt with, but Kleenex gunned 7 in a row from Craze.
Confirmed nuisance, confirmed pest. And here come the exterminators. Here comes Joe up first, brings the bug zapper, and he gets zapped. Well played. Deals with at least one problem, but here's the next problem, lads. You've lost the A zone, so Craze, a martyr for the cause. Now we go to B.
Yeah, massively the catalyst for that one. Finds himself in a really, really good position, gets around. They have to deal with him. They cannot let him stay there. Because of that, Omit walks through the front door. Mac doing so well. How has he found the second? Joe Deceives will find one more, but look at this pressure that's now coming in. Joe Deceives needs to stay alive, needs to find something. He will fall. Massive opportunity here for Omit.
Oh, and that's the multi-kill master back at it. Huge. Vivid, what a win that was. Mamba now on the zone alone, getting the capture. Trophy in the wide open. Kleenex now trying to provide that suppression, the covering fire over the top. Oh, and it's a lot of damage. Mamba stays alive. Here's the contest. He should be cleaned up. Done. Out of the woodwork they go. Doesn't get the secure on the first segment on B. So we're nearly back to square one.
Some incredible gunfight wins. Coming through from Movistar Koi. That was a really tough retake in the manager anyway. Lives absolutely dead even. Once again, Craze round from behind. 23 and 12. He's trying to keep them at bay, but the rest of his teammates are not holding up their end of the bargain here. Craze is doing a lot of good work, but Omen need to find something in the middle of the map as well.
You're unable to capitalize on the damage or the kills he's getting, and now, oh, this is an awkward spot to be in. He's forced out of position, desperately trying to make a play happen. The timing is not going to be there. Craze down, though. The backline now safe. Towards the front we go. Is it enough time, though, to get your boys in position? What a win from Joseph Deceives. 3 dead.
Really good work once again. Craze draws them out. They deal with him. They spin round and deal with the rest. Omit now having to build some sort of a foundation of an attack, and that might well be it. Kleenex, Joe Deceives, aim all dropping inside. Gonna have to stay alive over towards the backside. Close spawns coming through for Kleenex. So they are here to defend. They are here in numbers. 9 versus 6. Can Omit manage a round yet?
Halfway through it. Oh, Joe, big wins. A 1v1 demon. The last lives of Omit here, as Koi will likely take the lead whether it be 30 seconds or the next 2 kills, it may not matter. Joe, what a 1v1 that was. And could this be the first body shield of the tournament? No, it is not. Strictly business. Match point. Movie star Koi.
Find their defenses as expected. At the same time, it has not been easy. Praise is really trying his best, and I understand that the theory behind it is definitely the play to be made. That's the way they managed to get openings over towards A. It's the way that they managed to even get ticks over towards B. Was Craze finding his routes. He was finding the flank consistently and putting that pressure on Movistar of, right, okay, well, you have to deal with me. How are you going to? They managed him relatively well in the end. You know, they were making sure to keep an eye on what was going on. They sent people back when they had the opportunity to do so. They weren't rushing to get rid of him, but dealing with everybody else through the middle of the map.
Big old 4-man hit from Movistar Koi right through the middle of the map. They find their 2 respective kills and are immediately towards B, but Mamba there, he throws a wrench in the works. That slows down the push towards that side of the map. The last remaining members are getting the good work done at A.
This might be A already captured.
Uh-oh.
Ray's going to have a little look. Mac's going to have a look as well. They're dealt with inside places like so well. And not only is it 8 gone, that is 4 dead. Bad spawns coming through. Movistar Koi transfer themselves to B. Omit have to clutch up.
This might be it, folks. This might be it. Trophies are in place. The cars are exploding. Insight finds another 6 in a row. Over to Mac, flying forward, desperately trying to make something happen. Your tournament life is over. Omit, there's always a bigger fish, and this fish was Movistar Koi.
Wonderful performance from Movistar. And that is a very slippery game to go into. In a single elimination, a team in Omit who have shown us so much, and you've got to tip the hat to it. Incredible games out of Omit. They pushed a lot of teams to the limit. They get themselves to knockout. But Movistar Koi, another level here at EWC. They find a convincing 3-0 win here in Riyadh.
That was convincing. The Search and Destroy, a moment of a true shake. The nerves were there, but they didn't let it slip. An unbelievable tournament from Omit. They may not have won the tournament, but they certainly won the hearts and the minds of the competitive Call of Duty world. With that, they should be proud. But for Koi, your tournament just got that bit hotter. To the semi-finals, you now march. A massive increase in prize pool. You've got to feel good about that.
Yeah, and just to further reiterate, for all that we will make jokes, and it is a good one. Hats off to Omit, hats off to 5 Fierce. There's 2 challenger teams who came through here and just really made that conversation about some of the challengers teams that much, much louder. They have done that scene. Incredibly proud, I would say.
Absolutely.
A very, very good performance from both those squads, especially from Omit. I mean, taking down FaZe, what a story that is for those guys.
That is arguably incredible. Could it be the end of an era? There's so much to talk about here. Movistar Koi happily marching onwards. A dramatic team change just before the tournament. Abe replacing Beans, and it certainly paid off. And the man on stage, what more can we say about the great Joe Deceives with Ian?
He's got a massive smile on his face, and you can't blame him, not just because of the performance just there, but these fans absolutely love this guy. Joe, Movistar Koi, undefeated in Riyadh, didn't drop a map yesterday, didn't drop a map today. What's the secret right now?
I mean, we're just in a great spot right now. I feel like our pacing, you know, we have all the talent in the world. Our pacing's insane. I mean, our S&E's gotten way better. I'm super happy.
You got to give a shout out to Omit. They came into this matchup here with some phenomenal momentum, defying a lot of expectations, taking out the winners yesterday from last year. What did you feel like coming into this matchup? Did you see them as a threat, and do you see this as a statement win?
I mean, yeah, it was a great win for them, but honestly, like, I knew we were just way better than them. I mean, we scrimmed them a couple times, but I just knew, I mean, as long as we played our game and we didn't tweak, I mean, they ran exactly what happened there. But yeah, you know, they're all great players. They should all be in the league, so I hope to see that next year for them.
You said, as I walked past you towards this interview, that you're going to win this thing. Do you not see any of the teams left standing as a threat? And if you do, what's your message to anybody?
Yeah, of course there's teams that are threat, LAT, Seattle, Miami, Optic, but honestly, like I said, I'm super confident in the team, and as long as we play a game, I don't see a reason why we should lose.
What do you want to say to your fans? Because there's a nice pocket of them right here, and they have been so loud, so vocal throughout this experience. What's your message to them?
I mean, you guys are insane. You're coming all the way out here to support us. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I hope to make this run for you guys.
Vancouver Surge next. What do you make of them?
They're a great team. We haven't beat them in a while, so I'm just excited to play them again with the new team. So yeah.
I think you're excited to crush a key as well, right?
Yeah. Oh, I had to do that. Oh, wow.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's not waste any time. Let's go crush a key. Joe, you deserve this,
I never got to do this before. It was always like on our team last year, it was like Dan and whatnot, so I'm excited to do this.
Well, this is your moment. Our key crushing expert is going to talk you through exactly what to do. And for the second to last time this evening, a key will be crushed. What a story, what a run, but it ends here. Omit out. I don't know. You know what? I think you can repeat it. What did you say when that key exploded?
I said, well, I can't cuss, but I got scared. I got really scared. I didn't know it was that loud.
You wanted to do it. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I loved it. It's great.
Well, there could be more.
There will be more. There will be more.
Is that a promise?
Promise.
Joe, thank you very much. Congratulations once again. Best of luck with the rest of the tournament. Blaze is now standing by with our exit interview. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Ian. Everybody, give a round of applause for Omit. They exit the tournament, but what a fantastic show they put on in the stadium, and for all the fans around the world. Mamba, the series did not go how you wanted it to. What happened up there on the main stage?
Honestly, we just came out flat today. We threw our first map, we just needed to warm up. Our S&Ds, we threw our man-ups, and control, we just didn't play how we usually, so we just came out flat.
There you go. Okay, we didn't see that same hot fire as before, but it's a lot of positives to be taken from this tournament, especially for you and a squad, a challengers team coming all the way out here, getting top 8. How has this experience been for you? Because the crowd has been cheering for you guys all throughout the day. You made some new fans out here in Riyadh.
Yeah, these fans are the best in the world, man, and this experience has been a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm just grateful to be here, man.
There you go, okay? Now, as I, let you get ready for whatever the future has in store for you and the squad, as you get ready to go, what do you want to say to the fans at home and to the rest of the fans here in these venues?
We just appreciate all the support, man. We didn't think we were going to have these many fans, but it makes us happy having all the support. Thank you guys. Like I said, the best fans in the world, so.
The best fans in the world. You guys at home and you guys in the venue. That's going to do it for us. Chris, break it down.
Congratulations, movie star Koi. I predicted him to win, but I did not see a 3-0 coming. I'm joined by Ali and Nameless as we take a look at some of these highlights. And walk me through this final game. What was happening in favor of Movie Star where they were able to just establish control and maintain it throughout the series?
Yeah, the final game, talking about that control, that's something that Omid has been so good at throughout this entire weekend. But, Movie Star, they just dealt with it. Like, every time Craze got into their base trying to make an impact play, they would just ignore him. They would leave and make sure that they maintain map control and farm the rest of the Omid teammates, right? So just dealing with what, Omid was throwing at him. And obviously when you got performances like that from Joe in the map 1, like, you're getting that momentum, it's going to be easy.
You look at some of the numbers, Joe Deceives popping off in game 1. He finishes strong. Insight dropping 26 kills to lead the lobby, and on the other side, Craze doing what he could, but it's simply not enough. I look at this team, Movie Star Koi, formerly known as Toronto Ultra during the regular season. They have had 3 different players go with them to a championship Sunday.
Yeah.
That is so ridiculous that this power trio is able to just fill in with anyone. Abe looks like he's been there for much longer than this guy has.
It just means they have such a solid foundation, right? Even with the addition of Joe Steves alongside the duo of Kleenex and Insight, we saw how strong they were. He fit into that system perfectly. I mean, this is a Toronto Ultra that's placed 5th all year, gotten a couple top 3s. Like in the past couple 3 years, they've usually been good for 1 win, at least throughout the entirety of this season. So this Toronto Ultra team, or Movie Star Koi, is not to be sneezed at. They're still one of the top contenders, and they were just missing that extra little bit of firepower and consistency. And I feel like with this addition of Abe, it really helps free Joe on the map, and we really saw it in this map number 1, where he got to drop 40.
And I'm looking at the highlights here. How does Joe find that flow state, and is that the best hardpoint performance we've seen on the day?
Yeah, that's the best hardpoint performance on the weekend, I'd say. I mean, Joe literally popped Takeover. I mean, Vault's a map that they have loved all year long, and, you know, Ali mentioned it, like, the swapping Kleenex towards the AR and bringing in a guy like Abe, like everybody is just willing to play at that faster pace. And when that happens and you're able to put teams in the blender, Joe is going to go on these massive streaks. But I think more importantly, what's changed is Search and Destroy. They literally could not win with the last 2 iterations of the roster. It has been so bad. You bring in Abe and he was making massive plays. You saw a couple of the retakes that they had on lower computers where Abe will just go in first and then they can just trade in off that information. So I think he's changed the dynamic there, and for the better.
I also want to give a big shout out to Flux. He has been a longtime Call of Duty pro. He has been the coach behind this Movie Star Koi squad.
What's up, big dog?
And I want to know if he told Joe to bring out the AR in that final round of Search and Destroy, because you saw the first pick on Craze. That's all they needed. That blood led to the round 11, and then eventually the 3-0. We are joined by a very special guest right now, and I guess we can ask that question to him live. Toby, a.k.a. Kleenex, our post-match monster. Toby, this was a 3-0. Everyone thought it'd go at least game 4, a game 5. How are you able to walk away with a convincing win?
Honestly, I think it's just S&D. I think we knew we were a stronger team in the respawns. I think S&D's been what we've been working on for the past 2-3 weeks. And I mean, they're a strong S&D team, bunch of S&D players. So just shut them out now and we'll win 3-0.
They clutched up. They forced a round 11, but you guys seem to have the counter strat going in. Did you have the read right away, or whose call was it to pull out the AR down low?
Honestly, it was mostly Joe just telling us to like shut down the A play pretty much every round, because we knew Craze was going to try to do something absolutely absurd on the map. So just shut him down and we win the map.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, throughout this tournament, we've seen just a different dynamic of you guys, especially in those Search and Destroys. Like, in that one, you guys were hard playing for Craze. He got blooded 5 times in that map. So is that something from VOD, or you guys just trying to, like, make sure nobody slips through any gaps? Because in the last 2 months, that has been the case.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's kind of an advantage, like, getting Abe in. He's played them quite a bit in challengers, and I think instantly he just knew what that guy was going to do on the map. Pretty much called exactly what he was going to do at every single point of the map. So,
well, I didn't even think about that
there's
perspective. Great call.
He's played them quite a few times. So,
staying on that topic, Search and Destroy, because that's probably been y'all's focus coming into this event naturally, and it's been unbelievable. Specifically, though, when you guys do well, it's typically Joe that we see have the pop-off series. This time, it was you. How have you been approaching Search and Destroy differently? Because that was an unbelievable performance in map 2.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, S&D before, I felt a little uncomfortable making the plays. I think having Jamie just be that kind of backline, I think we kind of put Ben on that role early on in the year. And I think Jamie just fits so well. Just lets me do whatever I want on the map. AR sub.
The original duo.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard Joe allude to it a little bit, like the pacing change. Like, that was an issue for you guys when you play the top teams in Respawn. With you now being able to just pull out the sub, pull out the AR at will, like, how does that change the dynamic for you guys? Because I would imagine, after playing with Insight for so many years, you know exactly what he needs as an AR. Is that a conscious thought?
Honestly, I could tell he was uncomfortable for most of the year. I think just by 2 weeks of scrims, we got a lot better just by me running the AR. I think the role's pretty natural for me. I think whatever needs to be done, I'm there to do it now. And I think previous years I wasn't really comfortable changing up my role, but I think I kind of know what he needs, and yeah, I'm putting on some pace. So.
Definitely do.
It looks like you guys can do whatever you want and find success. Let's take a look, though, at this bracket, because we have 5 teams left in the competition, 2 of them about to face off for the final spot in the semifinal. But we know your opponent. Movie Star Koi will play Vancouver Surge tomorrow for a spot in the championship match. How do you feel about that showdown?
Honestly, I feel pretty good. I think before the event started, we were kind of going into it with an idea of like a revenge tour. So I feel good to get the rematch against Surge. I think we have lost to them quite a bit, struggled a bit throughout the year, so good to.
What has it been in that matchup specifically? Because when I looked at it, it was always you guys were 2 of the top 4 hardpoint teams, and they would just edge you out there. So in your eyes, what do you think is the issue?
I think when it came down to the big moments, we always lost like 250, 247, insane hard points, and I think it's kind of to do with their teamwork. They're a kind of different team compared to every other team. They have Neptune just doing his thing, 0-4 taking some weird routes, and honestly, it just catches you off guard sometimes, but I feel like we're getting used to it, so.
And speaking of different teams, tell us about the addition of Abe and kind of what y'all talked about, what you were hoping he would bring
what
to
you
the
saw in
team,
him.
what you saw in him, and also if you think because other teams haven't had a lot of scrims against you now with this newer roster, if that has given you guys a little bit of an edge against some of the comp.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it catches people off guard seeing me on the AR. Don't really expect that, but I mean, the guy plays like he's been in the league for 5 years. He's got some crazy discipline for a 20-year-old guy, and honestly, I think that was what we saw at first. Joe's insanely cracked, and he just needs to balance it out, and that's what he's been doing. It's amazing.
Kleenex, final question for you. Last year, we saw you guys competing under Toronto Ultra. This year, you team up with movie star Koi. What is it like to have the international fan base? I was talking to a guy from Prague. He's like, I had to fly down to watch these boys play live.
I mean, honestly, I'm European myself, so it's good to finally get some European representation. Obviously, it's the Spanish, and I mean, they're insanely passionate, and honestly, I just respect it. It's a different vibe, but I still miss the Toronto guys.
Great to see you with fans, no matter where you go, and for good reason. Keep playing like you did today.
Wait, hold on. One more question. Prediction for this next match. It's going to be an absolute banger.
I didn't want to put him on the spot, but you do it.
I'll do it, bro.
Optic,
okay, well,
Thieves.
I've scrimmed both teams. I think Optic's going to take it. My qualified opinion.
Info.
Okay, that is a very qualified opinion.
Kleenex made the call. Let us know if you agree in the chat. When we come back, it is the final fight of the night. Who's powering into the Final Four? It's either 100 Thieves or Optic after this.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with a legend in his own right, Hookie Duke, all right? It's Paul, it's Hook's dad, as he is here to support his son yet again. How is it being on this side of the world, being able to watch him play some Call of Duty?
I mean, I'm so proud of him. He's just done everything right. They're back-to-back, or well, they are back-to-back world champs. He's two-time world champ, and I'm going to go anywhere he goes to see him.
I love that. I love that. You know, when you got a chance to watch him become a world champion again, how was that feeling for you?
I can't even explain. It was, you know, it was a little bit of a shock considering the season they had, but, you know, he came through again. I know what he can do. and he's just great. He's great at it, and he's a champ.
Yeah, that boy never gives up, okay? He is resilient. We've seen him do it in multiple titles, and his hard work pays off, all right? Now, I know the Green Wall fans out there, you got the Optic jersey on. They want to gas you up. Say something to the Green Wall.
All right, Green Wall, we got to hear you tonight for sure. Thieves are tough. We got this, though. Let's go.
You heard him. Let's go here from Hookie Duke.
In your Jamil Motorsports Arrival Cam, you see the legend Scrap, the motor mouth, the trash talker who always backs it up alongside his super team 100 Thieves. But tonight, they have their toughest opponent yet, coming off a world championship run, Optic Texas, now Optic Gaming, looking ferocious with Mercules in the lineup. Bruce has never felt more confident. We welcome everyone back in for the final fight here in our opening round of the playoffs. This will decide who moves into the round of 4. We have Allie, Enigma, Nameless here on the desk, and I want to start with you, Ant. Why is this such a huge match? We have people watching this from all over the world, tuning in from all kinds of games. If they don't know about this rivalry, they're about to learn.
Yeah, let's talk about it a little bit. I mean, you think about both these organizations, two of the biggest in our esports, some of the best players that we have of all time. I mean, you got world champions across the board. And then you think about this is really to solidify who has been the best team on the year, right? Optic looking to go back-to-back, leave no doubt in this roster. And 100 Thieves, they have 2 championships on the year. They're trying to get redemption for them bowing out at champs. So there is a lot of implications on the line here. And these guys, they've had some battles in the past.
Yeah, it's the addition of the Miracle Maker Mercules that will be the difference here, in my opinion. This lineup, Dashi, Shots, and Huke, you know who they are. They've been brilliant. And Huke in particular in the last tournament, arguably the MVP of that, really. But Mercules has come in and given them a different dynamic. Their pacing, their intensity, it has massively stepped up. Dashi, as you said, has never looked more comfortable because Merc has actually taken on that island role, being by himself. The other 3 are playing phenomenally around each other, and it's just given these guys a different level.
You've got Hook and Shotzi coming in, winning world championships and multiple titles. You got Bruce and Mercules, who breathe COD, they eat COD, they drink COD, they watch and they play COD. This is their life right now. You talk to Mercules, I feel like he may be the most locked player of the 8 on the main stage.
He's so nonchalant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a Terminator. And he might be an industry plant. I've heard that thrown around a little bit. He just came out of nowhere, and he's him. I mean, Champ's MVP, Allie.
Yeah, I was literally on social media the other day, actually, and I came across the video where it was Boston Breach talking about Optic, and they're like, look, we knew they were going to come into Champs and slam everybody. We didn't win a map in a month. Mercules is an industry plant, and he's done it consistently. I mean, what, this is only his 4th or 5th event? He's been unbelievable.
Optic is a fan favorite, but there's no one more loved than this guy. He goes by the name of Shotzi.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with superstar Shotzi as he gets ready for a big-time matchup coming on the main stage against 100 Thieves. Shotzi, you look refreshed, like the jet lag has passed you. You know, you was playing until the late hours on day 1, but did you get your rest on day 2?
Yeah, I found a strat. I'm not going to reveal it just yet because, you know, we're still in the tournament. But, yeah, no, I feel amazing, honestly.
You got all kind of secret strats, I'm pretty sure. But talk to me about whatever strats you can in the strategy going up against 100 Thieves, because a single elimination, you win 3, you're an EWC champion, okay? Some back-to-back stuff. How y'all plan on getting it done?
Honestly, just sticking to what we've been doing in practice. I feel like, honestly, what we've been doing is kind of just consistent. As long as we stick to our game plan, trust each other, I feel like we're the best 4 players in the game right now, and just do us, and we'll get it done.
Hey, it's as simple as that, okay? You guys are world champions in your own right. And,
Back to back.
Right? Ready to go to back-to-back. And what do you want to say to the Green Wall fans out there? Because I know it's some in the venue. They everywhere. We got a crowd all around us, and it's a bunch in the chat. What you want to say to them?
Yeah, we got Kyler's dad right here. No, yeah, shout out the Green Wall. I know the time zone are a little bit tricky, but we appreciate you guys for watching, always supporting the boys, and it should be a good one.
It's going to be a good one, y'all. Don't go nowhere.
Big shout out to the Green Wall and Scump and everyone doing the watch parties back at home. Thank you for waking up early to join us here. But we got to talk about the opposition because 100 Thieves was built to take down Optic. They were built to take down FaZe and the other juggernauts of the league. Have they accomplished that goal?
Yes, I mean, they won 2 championships, right? By all means, it has been an incredible year. But, you know, you think about this team and kind of the tail end of their season, you thought they were going to continue that momentum and just dominate these last couple of tournaments, but they have fallen off. I mean, they went from being the golden standard in control to where their control has been nowhere close to what it was to start the season. And you think about some of the individuals, Envoy having some off performances, Ghosty in Search and Destroy has dropped the ball, right? So things seem to be falling off the tracks here, but this is a massive opportunity.
It is a massive opportunity, but the biggest thing that worries me is, yes, 100 Thieves does technically have a little bit of an edge in this matchup when you look at the overall of the year, but this is a different LA Thieves than what we have seen previously. They are getting blooded in Search and Destroy like no tomorrow. They're one of the worst in the building over the weekend, and they're clutching up, sure, because the talent on this roster is unbelievable, but something has to click in them. They have to be on the same page, because for me, this past couple of days, it looks like they have been 4 solo players playing on that map.
All of these players comfortable under the lights, but none as loud as Scrap. We talked to him before the match.
What's up, y'all? I'm here with the one and only Scrap of 100 Thieves as he is getting ready to play a big-time matchup. But before we get into that, Scrap, y'all been playing every single day since y'all got out here, all right? And that's not what y'all wanted, but what have y'all learned over the last 2 days to get y'all back to that back-to-back Thieves gameplay that we want to see?
Yeah, so I think when we played Seattle, we had a few mistakes in hardpoint. You know, we were playing good throughout the whole map, but I think when it came down to the big moments, we kind of, you know, shied away, kind of crumbled a little bit, which really isn't like us.
Yeah.
So I think recently we've been playing together more, just tighten up when we need to, and it's been showing like yesterday did.
There you go, okay? Because this do or die single elimination. You win 3, you get another trophy. This is 3 games away, but your next opponent are the most recent champions, all right? The big dogs. How do you plan on taking this team down? Because you know they on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, of course. You know, Optic's been playing their best COD all year. I think with us, we're just getting better and better as the tournament goes on. I think a big thing for us, as long as we're playing together, no matter what the other team's doing, we're going to come out on top. So I'm super excited to play them.
All right, right now, it's more than 100. It's thousands of Thieves out there watching y'all, okay? Talk to them, give them a message. What you want them to know as you guys get ready to go into the series.
Yeah, no, shout out to Thieves fans. We appreciate you guys all over the world. Appreciate everyone here in Saudi. Just keep the hype up for us. We're going to keep coming the energy on stage, and I appreciate you guys.
You heard it here from us, folks. We'll see you soon.
Scrap ready to bring the hype, and we are excited for this showdown. He is known as one of the greatest ARs to grace the game, but on the other side of the fight, you have one of the most aggressive SMGs in Hook. Here's the showdown. When we look at the numbers, how does it break down now? It's 2 different roles, but both need to have a serious impact in this series.
Yeah, 2 very different roles, so the numbers are going to look a little bit different for both these players, but I think the biggest notable point is that they're both very impactful. Hook has been unbelievable the past 60 days when it comes to Optic Texas's success. If Hook is playing well, Optic is steamrolling team, similar to Miami Heretics and when Metals is doing well.
Yeah, I mean, to back that up, I think Hook has been a phenomenal difference for this team. There's something about when he's playing well, regardless, on any roster he's ever been on, a huge X factor, and he's certainly being that for Optic right now.
I'm looking at the maps. I see Skyline. We are getting fast and furious right out of the gates. I got to get the predictions, fam. With a minute to go, Nameless, take your time. Skyline, Rewind, Hacienda. Who's leading through 3?
I think Optic, and I think Optic got potential to close this out in 3, honestly. I mean, Optic have been playing perfect Call of Duty, and think about the last time these guys played. It was at Stage 4, and you look at it, Thieves did win, but the Skyline went Optic's way. This is a better version of that Optic team with more time. You think about the control as well. Optic are the best control team in the world. They get done.
I'm with Nameless on this one. I think this is 3-0 Optic. That map set really suits them. They've been fantastic on Skyline. The Rewind's big now.
Allie?
I think the SMG duo of Hook and Shotzi have been so comfortable. That map set screams SMG Central. I'm going Optic.
Where you going, Chris? Come on.
Let me hear it. I was going to go Optic because they had the clean run, but LA Thieves have had the tougher road. They had to go through Vancouver. I think they're more prepared coming into the final match. I think it's LA Thieves pulling it out in 4.
Whoa.
Am I wrong? Chad agrees. Let's find out as we send it to the stage.
One more quarter final. One last golden ticket to the semis. And it is between two of the biggest brands in the game.
Look, a legacy is built on dominance. A fan base is built on faith. The world champions, they've been here time and time again, but this time they have to earn it.
Nothing is granted. Everything is earned here in Riyadh, and their opponents are built to win. This time, they are determined to take this trophy home with them. The reality is, one of these two juggernauts has got to go.
Two powerhouses, one final showdown. Ian, let's fucking get into it.
Let's absolutely get into it. They wear pressure like a jersey. The green wall stands tall. It's Optic!
Dripping with confidence, built to deliver. It's 100 Thieves!
Who's securing that last spot? It's a big-time battle between two beasts of the scene. Here we go.
It's a story that we've avoided throughout a lot of this year, considering there's a lot of reputation built up on both of these two squads. The folklore now coming into Riyadh, and whether you're living with the green or you're seeing red, whether you're a lover or you're a hater, you've got Optic, you've got Thieves, and you've got one spot to fight for.
A battle of the juggernauts. Everyone around the world, even if this is your first day watching Call of Duty, you know who these guys are. It's going to be non-stop action from beginning to the end. They matched up at Major 4, but that was a different version of Optic. They go 3 weeks, get the champs, and basically look unbeatable. But for Thieves, they are looking for redemption to potentially be the best team in Black Ops 6.
And you heard it from Scrap in the interview with Blaze. They feel like they're progressing, getting better throughout this tournament. And you think back to the history these two squads have, as limited as it is rather recent. All the way down towards Major 4. That was, again, a very short pickup when Merciless is in the picture. And to be fair, he did not perform to the same level that we saw as a Champs MVP. A lot of maps are also going to be repeated in this particular series, starting off with the Skyline Hardpoint, which was the initiator when they played at Major 4. Optic won it, but it was a tight one. I'm expecting some chaos early here, Jay.
A 13-point Skyline, a 2 2-round search and destroy, a 1-round difference in the control, and then the vote was a smoke show. But when you looked at the maps, you already seen that this version of 100 Thieves does not want to play against that version of Optic on the other side on that map with their recent form. This is going to be an absolute cinema of a series. Let's just get it going.
I'm here for that. One team will finish top 8. And I'll tell you what, Thieves fans do not want to see 2 top 8s next to their name in 2 major events back-to-back. Whereas for Optic, the dreams, the hopes, the aspirations of being a team that could take 2 major championships in back-to-back form, something we have not seen ever, could potentially be gracing us. Let's talk a little bit more, because it looks like we are going to get a lobby restart here. Again, the history between these 2 teams is limited, but some of the major narratives around this, Thieves have dominated in both the search and destroys and the control, a total of a 6-1 map count in favor of Thieves there. So that has to be better, you think, for Optic.
Yeah, but control is a totally different game mode now. With the new updated spawns, you even heard Hydra in his interview yesterday. They have yet to truly figure out to put themselves back into that dominant form like they once were all season long. And Nameless said it, Optic currently are the best control team in the game. They can do no wrong. You have playmakers from left to right. The versions of Shotzi and Hook, as of recent, are undeniable. But the same thing could be said for Hydra on the other end. Envoy, though, that's a guy who has been very vocal on his ups and downs so far in this weekend. He needs to show up in the biggest moment.
So are you looking at the Hacienda control to potentially dictate the outcome of the series?
That's the only map for me that I'm focused on.
Wow, big news right there. And I think there's a lot of I think just general respect about the map. Optic, it was a linchpin for their success in their run in Kitchener, whereas for Thieves, they've gotten 2 reps in it here in Riyadh, mixing the results versus Gentlemates, a map 5 win, or round 5 win, the first time they played in the opening group matchup, but a round 5 loss when they had played a second time back in the actual match that got them qualified here to get into this playoff spot in the first place. So, yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I mean, because you look over the course of Hacienda, it has been a map that, honestly, for Thieves, they had not really used a lot. It was a lot of Vault, kind of getting them through the majority of the year, but obviously a lot of teams have stepped away from Vault as of the end of the year, and now with the new patch, Protocol has been kind of the one that they've been kicking out.
Yeah, Protocol is just like the easiest map to still understand. No major changes happened on that one. You do not want to waste a lot of time trying to locate where these aggressive nuisance SMG players are going to be, because they're consistently going to be behind you. As you can see, Ghosty honing in, locking in, preparing for this series. Communication needs to be on point. Energy needs to be at the highest level here in the last match of the day. Final quarterfinals matchup to make it to Championship Sunday is about to go down.
Oh, you see it loading back in on our screens. And your packed audience here at the STC Esports Arena. And whether you're repping the green or you're trying to run it up with the Thieves, it's do or die time for both of these major squads, 2 of the biggest brands in Call of Duty Esports, squaring off with a map 1 on Skyline. Let's get it on.
We're going to have Thieves already investing a lot of nades over the top. They're preparing for an aggressive push in towards Jim. Scrap opens up with the first blood, and you're instantly on the time.
Yeah, this is something that we've seen from Thieves a lot in the history they've been playing this map. Get that upper high ground control. Get Envoy into the hard point early, but it's read beautifully by Shotzi. A little bit of team fodder comes through, but mission accomplished for Optic. They get the players out of the hard point, and they also control spawns.
Now we got to get them out the objective, but also get past these ARs. As Dashy's trying to line up a couple for free. Double headshots in the kill feed. Thieves now have to approach through kitchen side, but Merkley's the other AR is locking that down as well. Shotzi has yet to fall, eventually will, but 17 seconds off of P1 with map control, you will take it.
Great shots from Dashy. Keeps the hard point relatively contested. Thieves have worked their way back in and now trying to make a next move over towards P. They actually will spawn Hook all the way out. So every kill an important one from here on out if you're Optic. 3v4 essentially on the left side of the map. Mercury's backing himself up into a corner, able to find one. Hook not able to fully get into the play yet, but is on the way rapidly. Hard point open. Spawn still contested, but Dashy does spawn up. Critical moment for Optic for an early Optic gaming listening.
Maybe helping out. They have to go low. They have to go low casters. On top right. In the back. Watch out. Absolute envoy. He's still there. Yeah. Two back there. Two back right. Nice envoy there too. Envoy there too in the back. We're gonna spawn out.
Piano hop. Stay alive.
Where can top? Watch out. He's behind us. What's back door? Fuck up. Watch out. Back door. Absolute. I don't see him.
Yo, top white flat, I think.
Behind the desk.
Yo, low couches,
top white.
Yeah, top white, white flat, go see.
White chairs, back white chairs.
Go on, yeah.
Gonna.
I think there's one out. I don't see nothing.
They love underground. Scrap front. Someone pick up underground. One's gonna hit underground to the back.
I'm looking underground. What's up, Pat?
Let's go, pitch, turn. Dead.
Nice.
Another one, outer.
Hold on, I have your help in a second.
Ernie.
Watch out.
You.
Watch out.
You go see it.
Nice,
Behind the bar top. Yeah, behind the bar got me.
Yo, they're hitting front.
Yo, Rocco's hitting front. One's hitting front.
Yeah, two front on top.
Two on the table, he's on the bar.
Ernie dead, another one.
Three front.
One's out. Stay left. Shot out.
Shout out together.
Nice.
One more.
I'm blocking
I gave up P1.
I have a choke on us.
Yo, P1.
Give mid.
Try to help. Nothing front.
P1, watch out, P1.
Lake front. Two, yo,
Jim.
I got it.
Yeah, he's here.
All right, well, Optic, a little bit of trouble there over P2. You hear them for the early call to make the rotation over to P3, but honestly, Scrap has had an electric start, 12-6, Jay.
A perfect start there from Scrap. He knows that this is a big-time moment. Thieves currently have a little bit of a lead, but it does not matter. Optic got it right back. Let's step aside and go to a Bravia listening with 100 T.
One of them. Nice. Two on hold to me. I need to back up. Pushing you. Heard you. Two on time.
On the bar.
Shotzi Chandler side. Nice. Top mid. Dead.
Outer.
Nice job. One more outer.
On the bar.
I'm in bed. I'm
on the bar right now. And then their side patio.
In Beth. Deep patio as well. I got a quick on hold. One shot for hold. Burst to the back.
Inner dead.
Two in the back. One is patio at a time. And one deep umbrella. Right.
All spawning in.
Deep right dead. One on time. Yo, one P1 one time. In rugs right now. Still rugs.
I don't see him rugs.
Still rugs.
I think we're in under.
Patio.
Backside time. Hitting you stone. One bullet. Top stone. Lay on the top. Stone. One bullet. Stone. Patio.
He's gonna be pitching stone to the back.
Patio. Really weak, Ashy. Okay, get top mid together. Heard you. This guy's gonna be kitchen to, pretty sure. Take her time.
Yo, low bed, dead.
Nice.
Alright, one wood, low bed. Yo, wood, low bed.
What a time.
A bit of the listening curse right there as Optic have turned things around. Try as they may, 100 Thieves not able to flip the spawns nor hit from the front to find a break.
Yeah, that's just what the communication sounds like when you're not finding success on the break. The fact that Optic, even in the man-down situation at every single angle cut off, this is just a different form and a different beast. A 50, almost 60-point lead at the end of the first set of all the hard points. One player from Thieves already spawning all the way across the map. If you're Optic, you want to maintain mid.
The big story, again, just on the macro level, we talked about how Mercules did kind of struggle in this head-to-head before. Not the case here in the back half of this first set of rotations, already having earned the Hellstorm missile and a 14, make it 15 and 10. He's also found a lot of hardpoint time, so Optic really turning up since P4.
Oh yeah, they're putting pedal to the metal right now. An 80-point difference. Mercules is hitting long routes. You're not going to be able to read this. The young gun almost lines up 3, but he gives the comp to his teammates. Last 2 players up top, Dashy, that's a free double. We have a 100-point lead. Let's continue to dominate.
Looking good so far. Hydra trying to hit a long route, but none of his teammates are able to get over towards midside pool, and so it's just on the Hydra, and wow, that was a laser beam out of him to put a little bit of pressure on the back line, and Hydra's good for 2. If you were to look for something to get Thieves going, why not him? Why not now as Hydra goes into a 3-piece? Mercules on an island, gonna get overwhelmed, and an opportunity for Thieves to set themselves up for P2.
Missile earned, though, on the side of Mercules, and now a 100-point difference. Thieves need a solid hold here at a Money Hill. Already pressure through kitchen, pressure through top hallway. 2 of those kills go down, but you're gonna spawn real tight towards your teammates. Optic are still here to try to contest.
Jotzi tried to find some sort of a pinch road back to the hard point, but that is completely shut down. Thieves able to get this thing closer and closer to the 100-point mark. And boy, I'll tell you what, they're in a little bit of a lifeline situation here over P2. They need Ghosty to start showing up. 7 and 17, not gonna cut it with how hot Optic are looking right now.
But so far, this has been a flawless hold. The response they needed to have after a desperate P4 and P1 chain from Optic. They have such a comfortable lead. There's no need to give up any free junk time. You're overwhelmed them in the hard point. Ghosty's starting to show some life here on 3 in a row, but the break is good for Optic.
12 seconds of scrap time. And honestly, I think Thieves are saying we'll give this one more kind of finesse exit hit, but largely speaking, we should be looking pretty comfortable on rotation, but not gonna happen. Shotzi gets 2 quickly. Hook has the isolated 1v1, and we're gonna get a battle, kind of a tug-of-war form right over the top of the kitchen.
All Dashy's trying to do is just play keep away until the teammates get into the play. Shotzi has now now in the position. Another three-piece in the feed for the green wall. The score continues to grow even bigger. Another 100-point lead. Thieves need to stop the bleeding. They need a break.
Yeah, and they're taking a long route up towards the upper echelons of the hallways. This is a long commitment that's starting to come through. Dropping down into mid-map to cut the car off. Spashy on 4. Nearly able to finish off Envoy, but enough damage tallied for the rest of the teammates have opted to clean that up nicely. And this has been nothing but green wall. Mercules for 3. Hook, I think, has a read that the 4th is around the corner. Merc right there waiting to try to clean up all of Thieves by himself. And yep, here an opportunity for it, but Thieves able to break back in and likely get past the 100-point club mark.
This is where you got to go. You got to be aggressive. The only player back here is going to be Dashy, so you have a chance. Potentially lock down this P4, but Optic are more than happy to take this final 10 because they have the cruise missile in the back pocket. Already one player from Thieves spawning out, not a single player on Optic. Pushed up in an aggressive angle to give them positions to potentially block those back spawns, so Thieves withstand that. Now they got a hold.
Big life here for Dashy, trying to wait to try to set up sort of a pinch with the teammates from the front, but now Hook, the last one standing, and the trades are good for Thieves. Shotzzy from the front, just trying to hold his life. One player actually spawns way out for 100 Thieves, a bit surprising there, so maybe an opportunity here for Optic to play through bedroom. But with Shotzzy low and Dashy taking down Mercules, Thieves will try to reestablish the control over the hard point, but they just walk on in. Optic just take a couple of steps on forward, and now an opportunity for them to put this game out of reach.
And it's 2 players from Thieves all the way across the map. You can't get near the hard point. Optic are just in a different form these last 2 months. Only need 10 seconds to take map number 1.
Casual stuff here from Optic. Not the chaos that we've seen over the course of Skyline throughout the entirety of the day. Dashy's going to finish this thing on almost 6 in a row. Last couple of the kills to come through, though, and Optic will cruise their way into a map 1 dominance.
That is unbelievable. We're talking about on the entire season, the best hardpoint team almost gets a 100-point club. Last time it was a 13-point difference. Shotzzy said, I don't know what the hell they're doing on that side, but they are in prime form, looking unbeatable at the moment, up 1-0 in the series.
And it just starts from the get-go, man. I mean, you do get an opener from Scrap that says, whoa, hold on a second, but the thing about it is Hook's just picking up where he had left off, not just at Champs, but also over the course of the first couple of matches that Optic have played. And with Ghosty not being a factor, Hydra finishing negative, you see those 2 things happen, and it just turns into an Optic snowball.
It's because you're consistently playing from the back foot. Optic are slaying with the fundamentals in play. The only time Thieves are able to get a good chunk of time was for the second rotation at P2. Other than that, everything else was all in favor of Optic.
Yeah.
You dominate the P4s, you dominate your rotations, and at the end of the first set, when you go from that P1 to the P4 to P1 chain, and you blow the game by a 100-point lead, it's just very difficult to come back on a map like Skyline. We almost seen it from FaZe Clan this weekend, but Optic said not a chance today in hell. Quickly up 1-0 in this series, feeling as best as they possibly can.
Yeah, and Ant looking across the stage saying, you guys good over there? Like, have you loaded in yet or what? Because it's an opener from Scrap that seems to think that Thieves are coming out gunning, but 16-23 from Hydra, 14-22 from Ghosty. It's not what you want to see from those 2 in particular, where on the other side, it's just, again, the Hook and the Merc show.
And this is a difference in just individual play. The assists are not out of this world. Everyone on the side of the green wall were just winning their one-on-ones, and when they needed to pop a miraculous 2-piece, they were able to get it done. So now Thieves need to have a response in the search and destroy. We've heard talks about Optic the past couple of weeks in practice. Boston said they haven't been able to beat them in a map in a month. This form, I don't think I've ever seen as high of a level of Call of Duty be played, and they're finding it at the right time.
All right, well, let's pump the brakes and take a bit of a breath here, because now we start to look at Search and Destroy, and a rewind in particular that has been really unbelievable for the side of Thieves. They have been great there. Have only dropped it a single time over the course of the season, whereas Optic have really not played it a lot, just 2-2 overall on it. Still finding a lot of success in the first blood, and I think the biggest thing about this is, again, you take a look at just how their Search and Destroy has developed over the course of Champs into this weekend. It's been flawless. They've been really, really solid across every map.
It's just insane because it's all about them just valuing their lives in certain situations. Hook puts himself in a good corner. He's not going to ego chow. He's waiting for a teammate to assist him in a play or gain some information before he decides to make something happen. Those are the young men right there on your screen. Shotzzy, who's just a game breaker, man. You allow this guy to get lost. You allow him to be the playmaker. You are not going to have a good time. So on the opposite side for Thieves, this is usually Hydra's playground. He needs to be able to be the response here. especially with the pressure that he likes to apply over towards Burger Town. He's the island player. If he can find success, this should be an easy one for Thieves.
I feel like you kind of need a convincing result after what we just saw in map number 1. So Coach Sender going to give him the last final words of wisdom, reestablish a couple of protocols in the playbook to make sure they're locked in and ready to go, not overthinking this. Just, hey, let's just throw that first map away mentally and just get ourselves ready to go on what should be one of their best search and destroys. Just to kind of speak to it, they have played it against Vancouver most recently. That was a round 10 win. They've also beat FaZe there in another round 10 win. So that's over the course of the last 60 days or so. But this has been a map that since it's been re-added into the pool, it's been a staple for them. So you feel like as a Thieves fan, you have to have map 2 here.
The Thieves starting off on the attack. Going for the 3-1 split. Obviously, Ghosty has to play for the information through Burger, but Optic are already taking a lot of space.
That's almost a counterplay right there, saying we know they like to play Burger. Let's just double chow that out immediately and then just cut back through mid. Should have been seen by Ghosty at the front door. Scrap, yep, he's going to transmit that information and turn it into what should be a double. Ghosty finishes off the damage, and that'll lead to a very comfortable Thieves round, most likely, unless Dashy's got something to say in the 1v4. No exit there. So perfect read, response, and reaction from Thieves.
I'm curious if Ghosty was able to spot them, potentially cross over towards Burger, because they got a heads-up play. When you peek through mid-hole, you're expecting at least one AR to watch from long distance, but Scrap challenges at the right time. It's the first blood. Teammate gets the trade. The only player that falls is going to be one on the side of the Thieves. It's a very clean, dominant round there to open up this S&D.
And that felt like a countering the counter right there from Thieves. So we'll see what Optic can muster on their first offensive effort. Is there going to be a lot of focus over towards Burger? Because as you called, here's Scrap already playing inside the diner, but it's an opening nade and shot combination from Hydra to take Mercules out early for a very quick 4v3.
Now this changes everything on the round for Optic. He was your safety net to make sure no one was working on the pinch. Able to find the equalizer onto Envoy. Dashy gains information on at least one player, but he just wants to get out.
Yeah, that should be seen, though. That track will retreat. Hydra's going to hold on over, and Scrap's actually going to try to see if he can catch Dashy on the fallback, but Hydra provides the trade, so we'll stay 2v2 with 52 on the clock.
Shotzzy and Hook going to take their sweet time in this approach. Hook's just waiting for Shotzzy to take a little bit more ground at the middle of the map, but he is going to be spotted. Great angle there from Hydra.
That's information. Ghosty trying to see if maybe he can follow up to catch Shotzzy on either a commitment back, or if a commitment, he's going to stay over towards Dumpster. I don't believe he saw him crossing back over towards DVD, though.
And keep in mind, both players from the D's have ARs in hand.
Yeah.
So if you are Optic, just put yourself in a position up close and personal to give yourself the advantage.
Hydra's on 4 in a row, already has the RC, but unlikely to see that here. Optic are going to re-wrap this back towards Courtyard. And there's going to be some sort of a scuffle here as they recheck from shelves. Hydra, first one up, clean shots, now 5 in a row, just immediately going to hop on towards it. How does Hook want to try to play this? Actually, no. Hydra's not going to commit for the defuse. This gives Hook a little bit more time to play with here off the backside of this pinch. Could he finally come back over and take this down? Finds the first cleanly, steps away, 7 seconds on the clock. You got to go. Shots are through, though, and Ghosty comes up big, but unfortunately, it doesn't come in time. So it's going to be a 1v2 clutch up, and Optic get on the board.
Right there, that was Hydra just trying to use a little bit of the def cam to his ability. He's thinking as soon as Shotzzy watches that kill cam, he's potentially going to hop that bomb, but Hook plays it to perfection. Stalls out the game clock, only needs 1 kill. Secure the round there for Optic, and a man disadvantage, they tie the game.
Perfectly reset, and yeah, have to make sure he hasn't hopped it on for the defuse. Perfectly played by Hook. So 1-1 count. Nades over the top here for the defense. The Steves are going to try to dive on in towards Laundry here. Hook trying to beat the timing by getting to shelves and Elephant quickly. Opening trade gets us to another 3v3. Bomb down over towards Hole.
I don't know if Optic are going to have that information if the bomb is going to be down, but the teamwork is going to be on display. Everyone rallying through B Street. A couple shots go down from Scrap. Everyone sending it now.
Oh, a little bit of team damage on the Dashy. They can't fully follow up on Scrap's low health pool. And Hydra, wow, is going to make his way over towards Burger as Scrap re-chows the same angle and eliminates Mercules in the blink of an eye.
Now, if you're the Thieves, just don't get isolated in the one-on-one gunfight. Everyone rallied together. Hydra already takes a lot of space through Burger, so they have to be putting pressure on the pinch. Scrap's not going to give it up, gets the info, shoulder, shoulder, a little jumpy jump. Now this is where we work the objective.
Big win from Hook. Puts a little bit of pressure on this A bomb site. And Dashy will link up with him, but who caught on the mantle. Perfect read from 100 Thieves, and Hydra again with the AR makes good use of it. So it's just down to Dashy. One of the most clutch players in Search and Destroy this year, 1v2, but this is going to be a difficult one with the plant going at B.
Captain Clutch pulls something out of nothing. Already has found one on the round, but it's a perfect post-plant setup. Everything is covered for Thieves.
Has to beam one. Ghosty just going to hide, but I think his feet have been seen. Opening shots to Ghosty, clean, but not clean enough. The team shots right there to respond to the play. And 100 Thieves keep this an all-offensive affair.
And again, Thieves on the offense were just prepared for what Optic were going to throw at them. That time it was a pace change-up, aggressive through mid-DVD. You strike for the first blood. You had the early man advantage because Scrap commits over towards B Street. Once that bomb gets planted and who gets caught on the jump up. No tax in the back pocket for Big Brucey. And a perfect post-plant setup allows Thieves to take a slight lead.
See what we can do next time around. Mercules going back to that same angle where he had been car bombed out of. This time, though, Thieves is going to stack the box right in front of Courtyard and Glass. Hydra's going to step up towards Shelves, and this is an aggressive defensive setup, largely focused on A.
Yeah, Hydra just has them on their toes. Last round, he runs an AR, plays long distance. This time, he's already pushed up on your DVDs. So Optic need to have a slow and steady approach to this round, but you're going to walk right into the preaim of the Paco Taco for the first blood.
Gets out, here's the door pop, and we'll see Hook for just a brief moment, but most importantly for Thieves, it's a 4v3, and Scrap is still in a very cheeky spot. Nades coming up over the top. Yep, and that's just an instant call to pop on up. Trade will be there, 3v2, but Envoy with an AR will lock down street side, leaving Dashy once again by himself.
1v3 for Dashy, already going to be spotted. Wins the gunfight there versus Hydra, but too many people still alive on the side of the Thieves. Get the trade, close out the round, 2 in a row now, 3-1.
Throws consideration now to what Optic need to do to respond. And like you mentioned, just the catalyst of what does Hydra want to use weapon-wise just keeps this 100 Thieves really at both sides about keeps it a mystery in terms of are they actually playing aggressive? It's just so tough to tell. So we'll see if Optic can try to turn the chessboard back into their favor here at this next attack, or probably next defense, beg your pardon. Nades not really going to land too much. Envoy tossing one to see if it connects over towards Courtyard. Will find the trophy system, but Hook, meanwhile, has gotten one. And look at the quick play starting to develop here from Shotzi. He's going to find the second.
Hey, you just don't expect that to be the case if you are Ghosty. You had Hydra watching mid-street, but Shotzi, mission impossible, making it look very, very easy. The utmost confidence to just sprint right up the middle of the mat, put yourself in blue, and it also helps when Hook finds that first blood. Just sets him up for a free double. Able to stop the bleeding. The adjustments came in. Optic now down 1.
Yeah, and Hook finding that first blood towards Street in particular is what makes that call for Shotzi so simple. You get the kill, plus you also get the information there's another one there. You thread the needle, and then this just what you expect from the movement god. Making it look easy, bouncing from object to object. And so we get back to within 1. Optic now on their next attack, and it's a very similar setup once again.
Mercules is going to delay, push over towards the street. Last time he got first blood by a nade. They're going to step up the tempo. 4v4 retake now.
Yeah, if we don't see Hydra playing inside of Shelves, we know he's likely running an AR or at least push back. Let's just go ahead and get the plant down. And Shotzi will be the vanguard of this post-plant defense. Switching back and forth between the alley and the generators. Hook just trying to look for information, jumping over DVD. Semtex out. Thieves now have to make their call. They've got street control. Can they find a way to break in through the front of the map? Hook able to get away. That's huge. Now over to Shotzi's direction. He's been pushed back. Can you have anything to actually contest the bomb? They don't know if anyone's on it or not. So Envoy finds first blood. Ghosty a second. And Thieves post-plant clean on the retake.
That was absolutely stunning there from 100T. Because you're thinking, 25 seconds already go down. We gained information that they're mid-street. But most likely, they don't have an angle to get that kill. So someone is most likely going to be working that defuse, but when you go to check it, they were prepared for that play. A great heads-up call because the majority of them had ARs. You need them to walk into you for you to have the advantage. So Thieves now up by 2.
Beautiful stuff. And that little bit of like a narrative change about Mercules on street side. is becoming a vulnerability for Optic on offense. Thieves have taken advantage. After, again, it was just the first round. They found first blood on him, and it really hasn't been a factor since, at least not in that position. Quick play here, Envoy bursting through doors at generators. Defensive stuns to get the early check. Shotsy just a little peek over towards Elephant, and he'll back down. We'll stay 4v4.
How aggressive the shots he want to play, catches the timing on the Envoy for the first blood. Hydra drops through mid-street, 4v2. Optic cannot let this one go.
No. And for Thieves, they are a bit stuck around Laundry and the front doors at A. It looks like Scrap may want to try to re-clear out this angle that Mercules has been watching. The shoulder will confirm he's still there. And if you're Optic, they're actually going to allow this plant to come through 4v2. Play the numbers.
Of course. Who cares? 4v2, all we have to do is play a trade out. Someone eventually is going to have to make a big-time play. Scrap is going to be spotted at the side of glass, but not able to get out. Dashy and Hook already cleaned up the streets. A clean 4 dead. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, I'll say. And you're absolutely right. And we've seen this really from all of our top 3 teams that have been out there where we've got numbers. We're just not going to throw that away. I mean, you put the bomb down, we know you have to be playing in that particular part of the map. And you saw Scrap a couple of damage shots come through over towards Courtyard, but no exit available. And then from there, it's just street control, and you just envelop the point completely. That first blood, though, 50-50 battle. Shotsy just a little quicker on the trigger. Huge advantage.
Now this is a side of the map where Optic need to figure out, though, because they'd love to have plays through this A site. But through mid-street for Thieves, they've been successful every single time on the retake.
Love
Scrap already taking pressure, getting a lot of information as well. He knows that a stun just got thrown from the backside, so everyone is accounted for.
Wow, but Scrap getting away with that first blood is a miracle, because it looked like Optic were going to commit to the plant until they saw Scrap over through the drive-through. A trade does unfold, though. That's over towards Courtyard, allowing Optic to stay present inside of A while Thieves are trying to get the wrap around.
You see Mercules, he's trying to line up that gunfight after Scrap, but just going to keep him at bay. Bomb goes down, 3v3, 40 seconds. There's already pressure in towards glass. Hydra's able to find one.
It's the mind games again. You've seen Thieves dominate outside towards street. Every single defense. Mercules changes up his position, but Envoy is just going to hold for the defuse. The spam shot is cheeky, but it's not going to work out. And once again, 100 Thieves just showing you the versatility that they own on the defensive retake.
Like you said, the fact that Scrap was able to find that first blood and get out of dodge, he sets his teammates up. He knows that the play is going to be in towards A. And as soon as that bomb goes down, they are in a position to find the kills. You take care of Hook, you know Shotzi's weak. And in a 1v3, Mercules not in a position to even stand a chance in the round. LA Thieves, game point.
And it's been their game from round 1. Outside of maybe the idea of Optic planning on A immediately, there really hasn't been enough to foil what 100 Thieves have been getting away with. I think in particular, on this side of the map, defensively, they have been very comfortable. As first blood comes through for Hook, and he's looking for more. You see the shots coming through, then there you go. Okay, that'll work.
This looks like Rewind back in the day.
Yeah, for real.
Season 1. These rounds ending in the first 10 seconds. 4 down. Super clean round there for the Green Wall to extend this S&D a little bit longer. But now they're going to the side of the map that they need to figure out. Just beautiful bait and switch. Teamwork on full display. Round 10. Here we go.
Got to have something on this side of the bomb, though, if you're Optic. Have to have something. Outside of the quick A plants, it's just been a little bit too easy for 100 Thieves to either have early numbers or in particular just to win the mind games on how they're going to retake. RCXD, that's going to be something a little bit different this time around. Scrap once again over towards Burger. Shotzi trying to stay out of line of sight from the RC. But Hydra's is going to hold it over towards Shelves and force Utility to counter it out.
Now if you're Optic, don't waste any time. Just get the objective down. Scrap already puts himself in a position in the same spot that he found the first ball last go around, but this time the post-plant setup needs to be better.
RC coming back in. This is the second one here in this round. That also gets deleted. Envoy shot. To Hook, not good enough. Dashy finds the kill into Envoy. And now Hook looking for the reset. He thinks he can make a play over towards Courtyard. This would be huge for the post-plant setup, and Scrap gets the read. Now it's just down to what can Merc and Shotzi find. Hydra shut down from the pinch. Can Merc find a second? Tough gunfight. Scrap wins it. Just down to Shotzi. Rechecks his flank. no one home. And what a call. Ghosty's gonna hang on it. Shotzi cleared in time. No, it's being watched, and Scrap will find 3 in the final round to even up the series after a 6-4 search.
Beautifully played rewind, search and destroy from start to finish. The defensive side for 100 Thieves, the retakes for 100 Thieves was way too much to handle based off of what happened in round number 1.
Correct.
The opening nade onto Mercules was way too much, and we have a tie series, ladies and gentlemen.
Little things can lead to massive differences. And as Jay had mentioned, he's got all eyes on what happens at the control. We've got Hacienda, should be a square up, as Thieves and Optic stay tied going to map 3. We'll be back with you on the backside of the break. A 1-1 affair here in our final quarterfinal between Optic and Thieves, and honestly, both maps pretty convincing for one side or the other. No, the Search and Destroy goes 10, but outside of 2 different 15-second rounds for Optic, Thieves held the edge, it felt like, throughout the majority of that rewind. Search and Destroy leads us to a level playing field going into our swing map. Hacienda Control. Take me through it, Jay.
And this is the map that I have had highlighted. I could care less what the hard points and what the Search and Destroys are. The Hacienda Control between 2 juggernauts. After the most recent patch update, updated spawns, you get more opportunities on your offense. And both teams have been able to test it so far this weekend. Optic had an insane comeback versus C9. 100 Thieves split with Gentlemates. But we have the current best control team in the game going up against the former best control team in the game. This is just who wants it more.
Absolutely the case. I think just an overall look at what we've seen so far this weekend. Who can figure out the attack first? Because that has been, I think, the biggest impact post-patch. The only other side about this is Optic, largely thanks to their slaying presence, have dominated all of their opponents defensively. Now that told, it has included some relatively soft opponents, but regardless of who they've played, they have done really, really well on the defensive side of the zone. So questions to be answered here for 100 Thieves, whereas like you mentioned, Optic are riding a 5 control map win streak. A lot of the results very one-sided.
They just have way too much slaying power. We saw a sample of that in map number 1. Everyone going positive, everyone clutching up on their one-on-one gunfights, but now Thieves have soaked themselves on the main stage. They know exactly what they're going up against. Mr. Brucey, absolute beamers every time he shoots that Amos. But the most important people on a map like Hacienda are the SMGs. How impactful can you be? What openings can you find? And how long can you value your life in current situations?
That's the big one at the end there, because when we've seen Thieves, especially day 1 against Gentlemates, they were getting Envoy and Hydra into some really good positions defensively, but overchalling, looking for that extra step to ensue a nasty spawn trap. It looked like they had learned their lesson the next time they had played it, but that's hard to say because they lost the map. So we'll see what exactly has been cooked up in the lab, as it will be 100 Thieves on the attack. Optic starting up on their really, again, dominant defensive side in a 1-1 map. Let's get it going.
100 Thieves approach on the early attack. Everyone through well side, nades over the top, looking for an opening kill, but information already gained on the side of Optic. You have all mid-map control. We just have to pre-aim and find our one-on-ones.
Well, Mercules takes the opener, steps away, keeps his life up top at patio. Dashy not seeing much over the middle of the map. Is going to try to come assist this with Hook on the pinch, and that is about as perfect as it gets when it comes to reading an opening breakoff from 100 Thieves. Nade will push Mercules back, but he's got both weapons to play with and is happy to step up with the stun, but shut down by Envoy, and Thieves will be able to reestablish some offensive success here.
Now, if Ghosty can win this one-on-one gunfight, Optic are going to be not in a good situation, but he's just going to be able to back them down. Shotzzy repositions, finds one all the way on the OE. Now time's still ticking and Thieves don't have a tick.
No, not yet, but they're working on A. Halfway through the first tick, clock stops at 50 seconds, and they're also still putting a little bit of pressure over towards the B side of the map, so it's kind of 2 things at once right now for Thieves. Optic having a tough time dealing with that, and the Scrap finds himself on 4 in a row. He'll also secure the first tick.
Segment already locked. Hydra, unfortunately, is going to fall in a very crucial position there, but now it's Envoy's turn to fill that gap. Gets the timing onto Mercules, goes for the town. The Dashy, he makes him pay for it, but the second segment already is done.
And the third's being worked on. Hook not able to get the pinch off through Fireplace hallway, so it forces the play from the front, and Dashy top window can only do so much. So extra 60 seconds gets tallied. Thieves with a 2-life edge.
Now you have so much time to work with, and Scrap on 5 in a row. Very close to earning himself that cruise missile. It's on Shotzzy to try to locate where he is or potentially just get behind them. Scrap found an opening.
Number 6 in a row. Clock still at a pause with success happening on the B. What a set of shots on the Dashy. I will say, Thieves are being a little bit held from being able to reinforce this thanks to the positioning of Shotzzy. Just comes down to can Optic actually clear the zone. First tick at B done. Envoy try to force things forward. Not going to happen. And Ghosty will have to, well, I'll say wait, but he gets pushed out by Shotzzy. Second tick completely depleted by Optic.
And now Scrap in that situation, just jumping down and securing that one segment, earned himself that cruise missile. So 12v12, all you need is one set of kills. None of them are currently going your way. Hydra in a very crucial position, but he needs his teammates to win some one-on-ones.
Now there's a fight happening over towards window. Long-range shots from Hydra, almost gets the snap to Dashy. Goodness me. But trades come through. Clock continues to tick. Scrap taking the position that Hydra had just vacated. Over the top, trying to find Dashy, unable to do so. Perfect response from Optic defensively. Now they have a 3-life edge, under 60 to play.
And now you have to force Thieves to work the OE. You cannot push your way through well. There's too many quarters to check on the exit. So now you have to find a different approach. Instantly getting shut down is going to be Envoy. The rest of 100T try to find an opening, but Hydra's going to get caught. 10v5 with only 40 seconds.
Yeah, complete shutdown happening right here with Optic's defense. Last 3 lives for 100 Thieves. And Shotzi's cleaning them up. Hydra looking for some sort of a trade, but Mercules right there to pick up where he had left off, now on 5 in a row. He has had an incredible defensive start, 14-5. Holy cow. So Ghosty will see what he can do with his last life. Maybe tally a couple extra kills to reduce that life deficit just a touch, but it'll stay at only 4 ticks of progress. Not the worst case scenario for Thieves, but just a better bounce back from Optic in my mind.
You got 4 segments. You also have a cruise missile going forward in the rest of this game. Ghosty trying to at least end this round, potentially on a streak, but Optic are not going to allow him to stay alive. So even with the early A capture and a lot of time to work with, Optic with so much pressure through that B side and all through top secret hallway, just never gave Thieves a clean push to the objective. They take the opening defense.
And this is just kind of par for the course for Optic. I mean, their defensive side over the last 60 days has been unbelievable. Not only do they stop progress from happening more than any other team, but they also finish the round with the greatest life differential in their favor. The offensive side, though, has been, I think, the part where we really look at and say, wow, these guys really have locked in and figured things out with the Mercules and the addition, because they're also 3rd best team at capturing and 2nd best team at mitigating life differential. So they're really efficient when it comes to playing on the offensive side, and we'll see if that will carry here into this pivotal matchup.
Let's see if Mercules can be efficient early into this round, because he ends that round on 5 in a row. Halfway towards the cruise missile, great team shots to take care of Scrap, and an early 2 dead.
Yeah.
Gonna allow you to hop on this 8 point for free.
And you know Ghosty's playing over towards patio side, so you can get 2 players on, try to get this first tick done, maybe even do more if you can find some sort of a stretch out by Shotzi. Oh, and the response from Mercules around the back. Gets shut down, though, before maybe even that first tick fully gets captured. No, instead, it is locked. Shotzi taking his route over towards the B side of the map. Dashy quick to join him, but Thieves have responded.
And now they have the numbers to flood the way back into B, but you don't got the gunny like Dashy. Going for the Eagle Chow, lines up all 3. Now the close ones for the green wall is going to allow them to stack over towards B.
What an absolute set of shots out of Dashy. Can now play with some elevation over the corner. Ghosty, nah, get out of my face. Killing spree for Dashy. Mercules locking things down towards patio, and Hook's cleaning up the spawn. What a turnaround, thanks to Bruce.
That's already 3 segments gone. If you are Hydra, you cannot afford to chow this. That time is going to be extended because Shotzi on the OE just pulls him on that side of the map. Now it's Dashy's turn to potentially earn himself the cruise missile, but you're up by 7 lives. You got so much time to work with.
Indeed you do. Ghosty shows himself up top on the patio. Mercules taking an extended route over towards Rock. The 2 ARs, the last ones remaining, and Mercules wins an isolated 1v1. Little, oh my God, slammed! 6 for Dashy, shut down through window. And outside of the cinematic kills, it's actually Thieves who benefit off the eliminations.
Now only down by 4 lives is the Thieves. Able to manage the absolute montage there from Dashy and stabilize on the map. All of Optic trying to find their way on out. Sending pressure through Rock. The stun is able to connect, but you're probably thinking Hydra's here alone. Nope, Ghosty's got his help.
But Ghosty falls quickly. Doesn't make a difference. The damage credits the assist as Hydra collapsed onto 2. And Optic have to take a breath. Still a 3-life edge, but stuck. Trying to work their way either through Secret or through Spiral. Scrap a couple of shots, does not finish the kill. Hydra following back up, back and forth. Pinstripe goes the kill feed. Back onto the point, though, go Optic. Big win by Hook, and the clock pauses at 109 with a second tick of progress looking good. Hydra, yeah, how about that for 2? Stops the progress just before the second tick gets locked.
Hydra's been the safety net every single time, but you don't really have the ability to play trades. That 5th segment is almost close to being locked, and Optic are up by 4 lives. You already have Shotzi in a position playing for spawners. They get the read on him, and they win the gunfight. Beautiful plays off the respawn to catch that read and get that kill.
What a fight for Mercules, down to had to have been half HP. Still forces it versus Hydra, gets the win. Scrap. Not able to stop that second tick of progress from being locked. but doing the job inside a connector, at least for a time. That's 3 dead. Mercury's going to keep the clock at a pause. It's a 7v2 on top of that. Hydra has to clear this quickly, but chooses the incorrect corner, and Optic looked good to take the offense. One last bullet maybe needed to find Ghosty, and there it is. Optic quickly up 2-0.
And I was thinking it was all about the SMGs, but the ARs right now for the Green Wall are hitting a different level. Mercury's dominates in the opening round. That round all goes to the Batman. As he just popped takeover at this B point, we gotta see it again. Freebie number 2, and then who is it? Doesn't matter. I'm going for the Ego Chow. Big Brucey feeling it on the main stage.
Unreal. And yeah, there it is, just slow motion. The Bruce coming through. Unbelievable stuff. And that's in a moment, again, where Thieves are about to put you into a bit of a spawn trap. But Bruce locks things up, extends the clock an extra 60 seconds, and how critical is that? And on top of that, I hate to just kind of overlook it, but Merkle's is 21-10 for crying out loud.
You're popping takeover, and now on the defensive side, you have a cruise missile in the back pocket. Intentionally use it if you are Thieves to try to extend this game, but they have it.
Unreal.
Everyone through top open. The rookie makes them pay for it with an opening double.
And the thing about it is that's a 3-man hit for Thieves. Mercules doesn't actually see any of it. It's just a late check, and the dead slide allows him to get 2. And now Shotzi could just manipulate and play off of the spawn timings of Thieves. And he's seen both players cross spiral. Doors will close, so maybe a sound cue here. And that will help out Ghosty to at least secure the flank. But for Thieves, limited amounts of success as they only get about halfway through the first tick at A.
Time is ticking, man. You know that consistently off the respawn, you gotta be worried about behind you because the SMGs are just getting lost, but Thieves are clutching up. 3 dead in the feed, make it all 4. First segment already locked the double stack, make it the triple stack at A.
Hercules just trying to make sure patio stays clear. Looks like a chalk and rotate type situation. They do find Ghosty. 1 life edge and a minute 50 on the clock here for Thieves to work with. Stun comes through, Hydra avoids it. Can't finalize the shots though onto Shotzi, who gets away with the kill onto Envoy. So even life count, but Thieves have some forward and extended pressure through Wine, and there's an opportunity to put the pause immediately into play on the B.
Now there's so many different angles Optic can approach from. Shotzi working on a pinch, wins a massive one versus Envoy. He needs to start to clutch up on some of these one-on-ones because now you're going to get overwhelmed.
Yeah, you don't know that there's 3 there, but Scrap's able to find a couple of hit markers through the wall. Doesn't finish that off as Shotzi finds the double. That will clear off the second tick of progress. But things once again stabilize and both teams take their respective corners.
Minute and 30 left on the game clock. Shotzi again going for a repinch. All of the 100 Thieves are stacking on Wells' side, and the rookie is ready and waiting.
Hellstorm called in. That finds both Mercules and a teammate. So nothing gained, nothing lost. Minute 12 on the clock. Dashy from the window. Shut down by Scrap. Shotzi on 4. Just going to hold this off angle. They're not affected by that stun. That one will hit though. And Scrap will realize that Optic defensively are playing very far forward, and yeah, they're going to take extended routes. Unfortunate teammate comes through, and now a chance for Thieves to stretch the map.
Yeah, that's 2 dead now. Now you're banking on Mercules to be your safety net. Catches the angle on the pinch. Dashy staying alive on the opposite side is going to allow the teammates off the respawn to be in a position to find these guys in top office. 15v14.
Bounce.
40 seconds to go. Beautiful stun there out of the nuke. Man advantage still in favor of Optic.
You know Hydra's playing around the back. Dashy, this is all about timing for him. Stun, Nate gets tossed. Hydra knows exactly where he's at, and whoa, for a second there you thought Bruce may have snapped onto him, but not the case. Shotzi playing backside fences. Hydra caught between a rock and a hard place will drop. Under 30 seconds in the last 9 lives here for Thieves.
Basically the last push right here. Envoy, if is there any moment for you to dominate on the map, this is it. You have top plat. You're in a crucial position to get a couple players off the spawn, but your teammates can't leave the spawn of their own. Shotzi has him blocked. Envoy with only 8.7 hops on.
You know that Dashy's playing around the back. The ARs take care of that. Now it's just all about the focus from the front. Offensive nades being tossed. Envoy will drop it. Scrap takes his position. Hook playing inside the 10. Can't really do too much. Third tick of progress. Coming through rapidly. There's the challenge from Shotzi. He finds the first. Follow up here on the opposite side from Hoop, but Hydra's got the read. The shots though aren't clean enough. 4v3. 8.7 on the clock. It's just down to if Scrap could get here. May not make a difference. Optic defensively are in place. Just comes down to overwhelming and finding the final shots, which they do. A 3-0 control for the Green Wall.
Best control team at the right time. Even when it goes down to the nitty-gritty, 5v6, they are putting themselves in positions to always play trades. They are not afraid of the chow. All the momentum on the side of the green wall. And they dominate in that control versus the second best control team in the game. The update has not treated Thieves well, and now Optic in firm control of the series.
It's just one of those that you look at the individual moments and think about the mind games that plays as well. A couple of the challenges for Mercules is half HP and he's still winning them. Dashy, impossible 1v3 moments, and he's coming away with just about everything every time. Yeah, just when Thieves start to find some sort of success around the zone, somebody hits you from a flank, someone hits you from a pinch, they just don't expect it.
Yeah, and it was so tough too when they were setting up for that play over towards B with the cruise missile. Because once Mercules opens up at that first kill, you're already man down. And then you get a kill with the cruise, but you also take down a teammate. So it's a 3v2 in favor of Optic. You don't have the numbers, so you were forced to slow down once again. But when you look at the numbers on the side of Optic, the assists are not the best. They are not the best. This is all individual. We're talking about a super team that was built for 100 Thieves. No, ever since the addition of Mercules on the opposite side for Optic, that is what they look like. A super team winning super gunfights and looking super in prime form.
53 total kills between Dashy and Mercules.
Unreal, man.
Lord have mercy. Wow, if that doesn't set the tone. But again, let's take a breath and do the diligence on the other side, because now we're looking at a rewind hard point. And if you're an avid fan, or even just a mediocrely avid fan about Call of Duty, you know that Thieves love this map. So it comes down to, can they find success here? Because candidly speaking, they have shown vulnerabilities. They did lose this to Vancouver earlier in the weekend, but to be fair, Surge are looking like they're in prime form. But still, fact of the matter is, this is a map that Thieves are looking at in the series saying, we have to win this one.
They have to win this one if you want to try to force a game number 5 and not bank out back-to-back tournaments top 8. You ended off the season going back-to-back. In a bad place in a couple weeks ago. You might have the same result here, just with a different opponent. Optic are playing on a whole different level. All of map number 1, they had the fundamentals and they had the slaying in play. If you are Thieves, rotations need to be your main focus, but you need to be able to win some of these one-on-ones. You cannot lose them in crucial spots.
Yeah, and I think in particular, you're looking at the ARs versus the ARs. Take down Mercules or Dashy first, and then let Envoy and Hydra run the routes that they want to run. But at the moment, it's been quiet for Thieves fans in the last about 20 minutes or so throughout the halftime break and the control. Need to see a spark of life here. And again, this series has been one-sided maps essentially for one side or the other, and that's kind of what you need to think you need to see here for Thieves is come out, take your map pick, dominate it, get us back to a best of 1 map 5.
It needs to be teamwork makes the dream work as well, my friend.
Agreed.
Right now, core 4 of Optic playing some of the best Call of Duty I've ever seen, and I've been around the scene for quite some time. As we spawn into the rewind, 100 Thieves, backs against the wall. Not spawning on the preferred side. Optic are looking to just hold this side of the map, and you already find a kill. That's insane stuff from Shotzzy, but the instant response there from Thieves.
A little bit of team shots, I imagine, from Dashy, but still. You see the one-tap pop-off is a little bit different. Thieves will stabilize, kind of evenly out-trade that, and get under the hard point for the opening time. Hook trying to follow up through Elephant and a little bit deeper. So again, early pinch routes being established while the rest of Optic are focused on the outside street.
Hook's gonna get caught on the pinch, so this is where you start to get aggressive with these kills. Hook's gonna spawn all the way behind you. You're going back and forth in the trade fights, but at least for now, Thieves have been able to flip the spawns. And with 19 seconds off of P1, you will absolutely take it, but we need gunfights to secure this side of the map.
Yep. Taking what's in front of them, though, are Optic after that double from Mercules. Seeing the hard point vacant, he'll step in for a little bit of time to counteract the opening from Thieves. But the battle over towards the backside of P2. Critical 1v1 Shotzzy. Even has the stun to check out backside Dumpster. Knows that they have Hydra back there. Mercules diving forward, takes care of it. Last player in the back is Envoy. He's done well to catch a couple, plus also nades to keep himself alive. Scraps trying to get here to help. It might seem a little bit overambitious, but this is an important 1v1 in the backside of the map, and Mercules will take it once again. Optic gonna have the numbers. Can they finish off the kills? No. Hydra, Scrap find a couple, and Hook gets pushed back. Thieves stabilize.
And it all starts with Envoy finding a massive double, blocking the spawns and giving his team the advantage in the numbers. To flip the map again. 30 seconds still remaining here at P2. A push from Hook around the backside. And this is where you don't want to be, because now if they get aggressive, they can start to spawn you behind you and chain it to that P3, P4. But at least for now, Dashy stabilizes around the middle of the map, but you let people out.
Ghosty Scrap finds the first two. Envoy shuts down the rotation. That's all for dead. And that disaster response situation that you were calling out, Jay, is now well and truly in play. And it's not getting any better. Oh my goodness, Scrap 10 and 3, 6 in a row. A flawless rotation here for Thieves.
Oh, and they can blow the game wide open here. Scrap knows that he's playing the OE. All he needs is one more gunfight. Cruise missile earned. 7 in a row. Hydra also has one in the back pocket. They are lighting up the kill feed, but Scrap does let one by. Can Hook make a very crucial play, potentially to flip these spawns?
Envoy mixed up over towards Dumpster. 40 seconds till the fight for here at P3. Scrap on 9 in a row. Teammates still spawning favorably over towards the right side of the map as Scrap will try to keep the rotation back in safe. Shut down. Dashy's nade collects onto 2. What a lifeline here for Optic, because you're absolutely right. It looked like just based on the rotation, Thieves were about to be up 120 to 5. But instead, Optic right back into within 20 points.
Now they're in a tight setup. Everyone has to clutch up on gunfight because already one player is going to spawn all the way across the map. And the same thing could be said for Hook. A trade fight all through mid-side. Shotzi's able to line up a double. Can he get the triple to secure the spawn? No, he does not. Envoy stabilized. But Optic need to find an early break because this is a money hill.
Yes, they do. Slow start from both Shotzi and Hook. A lot of it thanks to what Scrap has put together early. Speaking of, he's in a little bit of trouble backside truck. Hook trying to push around. Dashy right there to help out. Ghosty trying to follow, but Mercules with the perfect timing on the pinch. Oh, Mercules almost finds 3. But Hydra and Scrap find the kills they need as soon as their teammates pop up. So a chance to fight for this once again. Back and forth we go. Shotzi trying to break on through to flip the spawns around, but not going to happen. 100 Thieves break past 100 points. Now it's down to Optic. How do you play this? We'll take a listen to see what they decide to do with the Bravia. Optic Gaming, listen in.
We got this time. Yo, ain't off the Scrap, ain't off the Scrap. Make sure we don't change. Go right. We're good. We're good. Easily come back. Promise you. Just like champs. Yo, close fight. Scrap. You one dub. Okay, Scrap. Yo, one guy's down on me. He got through. Back right dub. What's it blue? What's it blue? Okay, he's still dumb. I'm gonna carry our. He's going all the way around. What's full pitching yellow? I'll pick it up. Okay, I'm still close white. I'm pitching these kids. He's going outer yellow. I'm pitching these kids. Behind the stage. Yeah, behind the stage. Stage behind us. Yeah, one guy's going RV. He's two behind us. Behind us. Envoy. Another one. Nice, good one. Last other head. Last guy's other side. Yo, I needed it. Watch out. He's on the right crate. I'm gonna pinch. I got trip. He's two on the crate. I'm pinching. There you go. No, Hydra's there. No, I'm not. I stun him. I got detonated. I have your help. 3 here. Too close. All got it. Another one. Scraps their side. I'm pitching. Sit down. One more. Watch out their side. I have your help. Where are they spawning? It should be spawning like SWAT. Okay. They're spawning right. They're spawning right, I think. I have their side. I'm already. Yo, minus actually dead. Okay. Maybe multiple. What do you bluff on 18? One shot. On blind 18. 18. Dub. Outer RV and 18. I have your pitch. Trying to stay on. Outer RV and 18. Ridley Paco, 1 shot on time. Okay. He's going. Good time. Our side. Yeah, 2 on time. I'm gonna hit Zig 1 time. 2 on time. He's watching Zig, 1 shot. Nice. Zig behind me. He's challenge. I agree. I'm a blue. I don't know where he's from, by the way. Our glass. One shot option. I've seen him. Okay, stay alive, go. Everybody shooting me. I have your help in a sec. Yo, Zig. I have Zig. You have Mitchie dead. What's it blue? Nothing Zig. Watch out blue. Watch out blue. He's literally boy. Oh, you got him. Okay, ape it. Last hydrant. He's going to deep rush, but last guy. Yo, okay. Yep. Staging glass.
Tell you what, Jay, considering that Thieves have really looked good on rotation, Optic have really put together the points when they need to most. 40-point game, though, still in favor of Thieves.
You also got to keep in mind that Scrap still has that cruise missile in the back pocket. A 20-10 start. He is taking over. The slaying is now here for 100 Thieves. You're currently up by 50. You have the side of the map that you currently want, but now this is where the spawn's getting a little bit freaky. Everyone out. Optic technically chain this ending of the P1 to the P2. This is their way back in the game.
Dashy's going to take the long route back just to make sure the extra extension through Burger is at least held honest. Help from Mercules to trade out 1. The hard point will open with some question marks on who's going to control spawns. Optic able to find the kills when they matter most, though. And as P2 opens up, it's Optic in control.
You might have to invest the cruise missile here.
Yeah.
Because this is a full 60. You're spawning all the way across the map. Optic are fully set up. but extra layers already being created. You're not expecting Mercules to be at Burger. He already wins a one-on-one. Now he's stalling time. Hydra's not going to be in the play. Walks right into the pre-aim. The young gun is lighting them up. Almost finds kill number 7, but it's basically a tie game.
And with 30 seconds remaining, you don't really have the option to pull the cruise anymore. So now you're just kind of finessing for the exit time and hoping that you can get a rotation over to New. And even that's not looking very convincing. Optic have awoken in the back half of the first set of hills and now have a lead, 160-152, 17 seconds of scrap looking like a guarantee, and you may have an opportunity to rotate through Street. But Ghosty shuts that down. Spawns will move, but Thieves a chance to try to finesse over towards Street.
Yeah, but you don't want to die in this scenario because you're consistently going to be spawning behind P2. The Optic for now have been able to flip the map. The only player on this side of the map is going to be Shotzzy. Does he have another miraculous play? He's getting overwhelmed. Ghosty trying to chase him down, and he's so hard to keep track of. He's stalling so much time, and they have lost each other at this point.
Well, Ghosty's going to benefit, well, or so he thought. Mercury's trying to save the day. Damage onto both players. Ghosty finishes the first, but Shotzzy's still alive. We've got a conga line over from the left side of the map with the spawns. Ghosty now on 4 in a row. Heating up as Scrap follows up behind that, and a potential lead swap as Thieves continue to control the hill.
You could already see Hoop thinking about the next play. He knows it's going to be very difficult to find a break here at P3. Lead change here for 100T, but Hook has worked his way behind enemy lines.
Awareness, though, good for Thieves on the play. Hydra just trying to find the angle. They cannot find Hook. There's the shots that they need to know exactly where he's at, and he will drop. Scrap time, though, goes back to Optic. It is tight game, and an absolute slammage comes through again as the ARs for Optic continue to give them a chance, and all of a sudden, you look down towards the minimap, they've won spawns, they've won the hill.
And now Scrap needs to invest this cruise missile. You cannot keep it in the back pocket for this long. You're gonna try to attempt an early break with the gunny, but 2 of your teammates are gonna fall. Now off the respawn, everyone has to flood through mid-street. Cruise missile needs to be called.
Hydra's gonna hit the deck. Here's the cruise, called it perfectly, but the kills come through for Optic as soon as the tablet gets pulled out. What can Ghosty find? As the information starts to get called in, he finds the first, but no one else is here to stop this. That should be a free respawn, and it is. Hook right back into position to help this defense at the hard point. Dashie on 5 in a row. You can feel it if you're a Green Wall fan, as this last 20 seconds is looking good. Ghosty can only finesse his life for, you'd think, for so long, but he finds 2. You just have to challenge the hill, and Dashie shuts it down again.
And you heard Mercules in the listening, just like champs. A slow start, but so far a phenomenal finish. Only need 30 seconds to put 100 Thieves again in another top 8 placing.
It's going to get to around 235. Generator's about to open up. You have to have it right here if you're Thieves, and you need to have it out of players like Envoy, players like Hydra. The subs have to sing a song here.
Dashie already finds 2, though. He's allowing his SMGs to try to work their way on in, but Hydra with the switch up is able to find 2 of his own. But Shotzzy, the man on a mission that makes things look impossible. He's making top crews so damn happy. Pops all 4. They need 10.
They could possibly win it off this next hit. 1 for Hydra, but everything else has to come through quickly, and Shotzi's not done. 5 in a row. Can he find the 6? This needs 1 more. Dashie follows up, and Optic Gaming take down Thieves on the path to semis.
What a series between 2 juggernauts, but at the right time, where they needed to be in their best form. Optic are simply looking unbeatable. You can never count them out. Shotzzy hitting the pose that he's known for. And Hook's father, again, super proud of his son. The entire team fired on all cylinders versus some of the best players that we have in the world. And they move on to Championship Sunday.
What composure. What resiliency. You call it perfectly. Merc is the one who makes the calls. Yo, just like champs, let's chill. We got this. I think this is another mature moment from him is when he's like, I got this pinch. Oh, Hydra's there. Never mind. Comes back into Gens, and that's when the map starts to turn around. That first P5 that we have. Unbelievable scenes from Optic, and yeah, that coupled with the dominance on Skyline, a map that a lot of teams have played this weekend and have struggled to figure out, at least in terms of finding complete controlled wins. And then on top of that, talking about the word control, mercy me, you just beat down Thieves in their best mode, 3-0 on Hacienda. These guys are looking nasty.
I just don't know for the remaining teams left in this tournament what maps you want to play this squad on.
Clue.
Because they are in final form in every single one of them. They can play whatever hard point. They need to fix up the search and destroy, but it doesn't matter. Tomorrow, they go again.
It's another championship Sunday for the Green Wall, but there are more teams in play on Sunday. To give us our final reactions, we head back down to the stage with Fancy with the final interview.
Shotzzy, Shotzzy, Shotzzy. You guys carried that momentum from 3 major events back to back and then into Riyadh. How do you feel right now?
I feel amazing, man. I'm just surprised. I'm honestly proud of my team. They are literally the best players in the game, and I just do my thing.
Absolutely. Well, 100 Thieves are out. FaZe is out. There is nobody that's favorite into this tournament still lasting. Do you think you guys are winning this?
That's the plan. You know, we can't take anyone light. But yeah, as long as we play our game, I definitely think we can win.
Absolutely. Well, you guys just won an elimination match, and you know what that means. You get to crush your opponent's key. Are you excited?
Yes. I've never done this, so I want to do it.
All right, let's go into the key crush and get the show on the road. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 at the Esports World Cup have been locked with the semifinals starting tomorrow. And Shotzzy is about to destroy one more key. Brother, you destroyed that thing in half, but this marks another year where 100 Thieves do not steal a trophy. Listen, next up, in the semifinals, you have Team Heretics. They've been flying through the group stage. They're watching right now. What do you want to say to them?
I want to say something in Spanish. Let me try to think for a second.
Take your time.
Honestly, I broke. Good luck. Good luck to Miami.
All right, good luck to you and good luck to them. Let's go to Blaze with the exit interview.
I'm here with Scrap right now. Can we all make some noise for 100 Thieves, everybody? What a season it has been. A lot of amazing moments on the main stage throughout the year for you, Scrap. You guys don't get the job done today. What happened here in this matchup with Optic?
Yeah, you know, they were a better team at the end of the year than us. We didn't have good practice. Honestly, the practice was better going into this tournament, but obviously it didn't show.
Yeah, it just didn't come together here towards the end. Now, you know, being here in Riyadh with these fans, I know you guys have received a lot of love. You got a bunch of fans here in the front. What has the experience been like for you, man?
I mean, Saudi Arabia, this shit is insane, bro. Like, I've never seen a production at this level. The fans are unbelievable. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, man, it sucks.
Yeah, it does. But, you know, when it comes down to the Thieves, a fantastic season for you guys. You go back to back. Just kind of, you know, just thinking about it all as a whole, how do you feel about what you and the boys were able to do this year?
Yeah, you know, I don't want to get emotional because, like, this shit means so much to me, guys. You don't understand. But the season as a whole was good, I guess. But to be honest, the end of the year is a failure. I'm here to win the big tournaments. The majors are kind of just like a stepping stone. And yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is, man. But your passion is so strong on the stage. Everybody loves you out here. Anything that you want to say for the fans as you close out your season?
Yeah, no, I appreciate all you guys cheering for me all throughout the season, even in the U.S. I appreciate it. Shout out my family back at home. And everyone at Thieves, all the Thieves fans at home as well. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all, that's going to do it from us. Chris, take it away.
Thank you very much, Blaze. And Papa Hook, I owe you a steak. That's right, your son got the job done. The rest of my analysts saw it coming. Optic Texas finishing in 4. Now with the Optic Gaming logo moving into our top 4, Alley Cat, what's next for them?
What's next for them? It just seems like domination. It doesn't seem like anybody's really truly tested them. I mean, out of all the matches they played this weekend, this was the closest one. And even with their backs against the wall, we saw Shotzzy 2-10. That is not often. And not only that, that, he came back almost even. He made some of the most heroic and game-changing plays near the end to solidify them this win. It is unbelievable what this team is capable of doing when they are at rock bottom.
Enigma, everyone said Champs was a fluke. Now Optic proves that was not the case. They go through 100 Thieves. They've already beaten Boston, Vancouver, Toronto, teams that are still in this tournament. So what are your thoughts on this squad right now? How well is Optic playing?
Oh, easily the best team in the game right now. It's absolutely undeniable. I mean, we all spoke about it. Was this a honeymoon period? Was this just a case of them getting that fluky run? No. They have now taken on pretty much everybody, decimated them, and carved their own path deeper into this tournament.
Yeah, it's like the undying focus on the right things in the map. I mean, every single time you saw Shotzi and Hook, Ali, you mentioned it, starting off 4-14, 2-11. You're thinking it could spiral out of control. No, they get the train back on the tracks. Like Shotzi is playing for every single spawn. The comms are there. The respawn was flawless here. Like we've been saying, this is the highest level Call of Duty anybody has played all year. Optic look unbelievable.
It's time to give Bruce his flowers. 2 minutes of hill time, positive 12, popping off with most damage in the lobby. Big Bruce was doing it big in that final game. But it feels like everyone on this roster has been able to pop off at different moments. On the other side, I didn't feel that way about LA Thieves. I felt like we were going to see Scrap put up some ridiculous numbers at times. Hydra was going to do it. I was a little bit worried about Envoy and Ghosty throughout this series. How did they get kind of abused throughout this tournament? Because this is not the same team that went back-to-back.
No, I mean, it's not. I mean, in this matchup in particular, Ghosty has been a huge X factor for them. When he performs well, they manage to take Optic down. And here, he has a disappointing performance. I hate to pin it on one player, but he's not going to look back at the end of his season fondly. And the final hard point there, you're going to look at the scoreboard. It is not pretty, but also go back to the first hard point. Hydra Scrap, they were having moments, and they did not have the backup there to get them through.
Yeah, I mean, you know, those are two guys where they're role players, right? When things are going well, they're going to be able to find the kills. And things aren't going well. They're losing these situations, like a lot of bad decisions. As much as I want to say, like, Envoy was prone to the bad game, Ghost has been bad at search, like, there are winnable moments. Like, Scrap had a streak. Scrap was 20-10. Yes. He had a streak going into that P2. They could call that streak in, break the P2. The game is totally different. Instead, he leaves his team out to dry. They get farmed. He doesn't use the streak, and they ultimately lose, right? And, like, it's not entirely Scrap's fault as well. It's just their approach towards the game, the indecision that they've had. It's totally different than what they were earlier in the year.
Optic finding their peak form at the right time, and it feels like 100 Thieves just did it a little bit too early this season. They exit top 8. Optic moves into the top 4, and you have to think they are the favorites amongst the rest of the competition.
100%.
How do you keep this going 4 days in a row out here on the other side of the planet?
Don't change a thing. Go watch your VOD, and, you know, the one map that you did fall, you know, fix your little mistakes. But if you're Optic Texas, you're not changing any of your game plans right now. I remember when we interviewed Hydra and we talked about where they fall short, it was, well, when teams started to get a little bit of momentum, we struggled to put ourselves back in a position to make these maps winnable. And Optic is one of those teams that really takes advantage of that. And I think this moment we're watching right now is a prime example. Shotzi gets all 5. Before that, he got a 3-piece, and you could just see it from 100 Thieves. They started solo challenging. They started making mistakes because they don't know how to put themselves back in position when a team starts rolling.
I want people to go back and watch the end of that game and what Shotzi was able to do on the P2 that I just referenced.
Yeah.
When he is just staying alive, finessing his life, and then Mercules plays off of that information, that is perfect Call of Duty. Optic are one of the only teams that are playing like that right now, and that's why they're so good.
Well, even just before that as well, you had a P2 in control of Optic, and they slowly have to figure a way of flipping Thieves out of that next rotation.
Yeah.
So Mercules is slowly progressing.
Waiting on Shotzi.
Waiting on Shotzi. So you have this system going on between this dynamic duo. Mercules is supposed to be this standout player, but he understands how to play that Lone Island role around his team, and it's just a glorious system that they've managed to find that final piece of the puzzle.
I read all of the buzz online, and people are saying this is the worst possible draw for Optic in the opening round, but you have powered your way past 100 Thieves, and now you find yourselves in the Final Four for the second year in a row here at EWC. If they want to make it to the championship match, though, they're going to have to power through Heretics, and on the other side, we have movie star Koi, who has looked phenomenal. With Abe in the mix, they have looked ferocious, but Joe Deceives was the best player on on the day. He is our Sony MVP for day 3, Allie.
Look, I was nervous coming into this event because that day 1, it felt like everybody but Optic were having a slow start. But man, the showing that we got from Joe today is what we expected and what we saw at the start of this season. He has been unbelievable. He has been ignited with Abe now in this roster. And as we talked to CleanX earlier, it just feels like there's less pressure on the map. And I'm really excited to see this matchup tomorrow.
What's got you giggling?
I was just looking up and I seen that smile. I'm like, dude, that kid is a demon in the game, bro. That was an insane performance on that map, number 1. They're going to need that again tomorrow.
Apparently, he's absolutely incredible at baseball, and it's a hell of an arm and a hell of a throw to start things off. So, yeah, Joe Deceives definitely earns our MVP for today.
I know the 100 Thieves fans and everyone else who got eliminated today is a little bit bummed, but celebrate the fact that your team got to travel around the world. They banked $80,000 for making it into the playoff bracket. But unfortunately, only our top 4 will move on to Championship Sunday as key after key was crushed on day 3.
It was indeed, and this will be painful moments for some of the team, but look at the smiles on the faces of the players here. The opportunity to crush the hopes and dreams of your opponents. There's nothing quite like it, being able to stand out here and remind your opposition that you took them down, you decimated them, and at the end of the day, you control your destiny. They no longer have that opportunity.
04 had the best tweet of the day. He said, I feel like I'm stealing their soul. Get out of here. It was amazing.
With that said, we have to close out an epic day 3. The opening round of the playoffs are done. What are you going to take away from tonight?
I'm going to take away that nobody is safe. I think we have the best 4 teams going into tomorrow, and I think we're going to be in for a very long day ahead.
Enigma?
Absolutely agree. I think that we're in for some absolute classic matchups tomorrow, and everyone's got to start hot because we've seen the team that come out good in map 1 often carry it through the rest of that series.
And
my biggest takeaway is these challenger players are unbelievable this year. I mean, Abe's still making it happen, and you're seeing Mercules just go off. Can't wait to see what they can do tomorrow.
Tell you this, Optic, I'm not doubting you anymore. Best of luck tomorrow. You crushed tonight. You won me over, and we are going to say goodbye as we say goodbye with the best plays of the day. It's your Kadia Top Moments.
That's the best feeling. All right, so it looks like for the majority of this, yeah, I guess Optic won, it looks like, right? Optic beat Thieves. Next match is tomorrow. Heretics. But yeah, it was overall a cool match. Kind of just sat here and applied for jobs. So I guess that's the blessing of being a content creator. Just have a lot of different sides pushing you all different ways. So the best thing you can do is just appeal to everybody. I'm gonna see if I can get in some scrims and see what can go down. Any scrim.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of money for that.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Do I just for this scrims, do I go ahead and just post anything in the scrim chat, or how does that go?
What was that? Oh, in NA Scrim channel.
Okay.
That happened. Oh shit. I have my walkie on me. Oops.
They'll get it back tomorrow.
So I see the
I'm gonna leave it at that.
chat, but I don't see the NA voice chat or anything like that.
Hmm?
I
It's
see
just
the
ranked chat. Ranked
oh,
GC.
ranked chat. Okay.
How did I win one of the giveaways?
That's hilarious.
I just seen that.
Be like, bro, god damn.
Yeah. Hello? Anybody?
I mean, yeah, he here, Kyle. And now we fucked. Now we're fucked. And, no, I'm playing. We good.
Yeah, bro. Fuck it, bro. Iridescent Crimson, bro. Anybody.
Top 250. No doubt. Lunchtime, Sabi no Sabo. Anybody can get that shit right now, nigga. Formal, nigga. Anybody, nigga. OG Skunk can get that shit, nigga. I'm stepping on Skunk right now, boy.
LeBron
The fuck is you talking about? Oh, bro. I'll even step to God. Nah, I'm playing. That boy gonna thump my ass five.
Yo, that was not a backflip. That motherfucker broke his neck. This is how to do a backflip. Motherfucker died.
Match starts in 20 seconds, bro. Let me hit my Benjamin real quick.
Benjamin. We got the Benjamins over here.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yitler is raw as fuck. That's raw as fuck.
I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. I ain't losing to Yitler.
Yitler raw as fuck. That nigga raw as fuck.
We got B, right?
Oh yeah, what the fuck am I doing? My bad. Oh yeah, we should have caught B already.
On A.
There's one B.
You almost got that, Phil.
You seen that?
Yeah.
You didn't even help me, bro.
One more. Fuck. They're tagging me down.
Yo, Yeller's on top of the fucking restaurant, Teddy.
I'm all with you. We're stacking it. Gotcha. Both down. Hold dead. Watching street. Looking at street. Street. Dead. Hold in bookshelf. Bookshelf.
Good work.
One in street.
Street dead.
Yeah, good shit. Fry the fuck out there. 1-3.
Got him.
Good shit.
I'm getting on
There's
point.
one still in burger.
He's off.
Nice, good street dead.
Watch him back for the window.
Minas is dead.
I didn't see him. Inside. We're getting fucked.
Yo, back restaurant now.
My bad.
No, you're good.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, minute 30, bro.
59.
Beautiful.
I'm hopping this now.
59, beautiful.
One here.
Getting on with you.
Watch out.
Nice, good work, guys.
Oh my god, I just killed you on accident. Fuck.
They're cooking a nade when that shit hit me too. Good shit too. Stunning in.
Backside, restaurant.
Good shit.
I was killing you, smart.
do better.
Oh, I remember when maintenance was a lot of food.
Oh shit! Ow! Fuck! Mierda.
Alright, boys. Lockdown B, they're going B.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit their spawn. Let's see if I can hit.
How much you smack?
What?
One more.
Yeah, I'm in their spawn. I'm about to kill them.
No, I ain't have no more ammo on my shirt.
We're defending Bravo. Hostiles are all over our zone. We're contesting Bravo.
Nice, good play.
They're coming here
Bitch,
again.
bro, he's on A corner.
I'm finna try to go ice cream.
Come on, please help out.
No way I lost that, bro.
Bro, where are these motherfuckers at, bro?
Fuck.
We need to hard.
They're on B now. Oh, one in our spawn. You got us. Good shot. Good clear.
Gotta watch live.
Two backside now.
Watch the flank, watch the flank.
One down,
I'm
flank.
on flank side.
Dumpster too.
The enemy's low on live.
Dumpster. Dumpster's one.
No way he did that to me, bro.
We're defending
I
Bravo.
got that.
We got that.
22.
It's like back.
Dude, outside laundry.
Bro, fuck. Dumpster and inside burger. Good contesting. Try to keep
My
it.
God, they're both being there. At least one of them.
He's all the way back up.
Oh no. With this fucking side.
One more.
Give me this respawn.
Yeah, they got
Need it.
Not good enough, Black Ops. Find another way.
I don't fucking like you, Phil.
I know, I'm going crazy, bro. Bro, that's not sounding crazy though. I'm surprised y'all capped A first.
My boy Lucky, he up Glock first, cause I was so finna give it to his ass.
Pause.
No, you gay.
I ain't gay. I'm just
Alright.
stating it.
Let's all get B. I don't know what happened first round.
You guys all get B here. All 4 B, please.
Mhm.
Yo, teammate.
I'm with you. Yep, my bad.
Oh shit, super nade. No back, watch the flank behind you. Spawn burger. Yeah.
Oh lord. He's inside. Hey,
Get back on B.
Yep.
Oh no, spawn.
Still not like
Oh my God, bro.
Got your trade.
On our side.
Bro, what?
I'm switching back to it.
Lock in here, boys. Like, two off.
No, one on top of trash. One on top of trash. One on top of trash.
Fuck him up, bro. Fuck him up. Bro, 2 mid A, bro. What the fuck? 2 A, 2 mid A. Spawn in right here, bro.
One's right in the back burger, one's also by the car.
Oh, dude, they're pushing us out too far.
Fucking dogs, man.
Yeah, let's flood A.
Ah, man, bro.
Watch your back. We're low on lives. Enemies are contesting A.
I need hit B. Oh, 1B trash can, bro. What the? Alright, let's do this. Don't die off here. I need help.
Bro,
I need help.
the fuck out their ass. Good shit. Stack it. All three of y'all are coming.
No, right there. Outside.
Got yourself on it.
Hold that. Hold that. Oh my god. He's crazy. Oh my god, he's crazy. Oh my god, he's crazy.
I'm out. You guys are 3v7.
On car. Nathan car, Phil, Nathan car.
3v6.
Enemies are contesting zone B.
Fuck, bro, inside, fucking.
Go.
2v5. Your AR is not reloaded either.
One more mid tree and then blue as well. Weak.
That's what I'm that was a hard one. I might just have to stick with my freaking AR, bruh. I just been switching. No Scotty pimping. You tripping. Man, bro, come on.
Bro, we got this, bro. We gonna come back, bro. Fuck that. Somebody, alright, do on the AR. Two of you boys got on. No matter what I do, I can't run
Hey,
AR.
please hold A. Please hold A. They're gonna try to hit A. I'm gonna try to hit B as well. Whatever. Bro, they got A.
No, they don't. One on car.
They can hold B.
Make car dead.
Bro.
Make car dead.
No, there's 2 on B.
We're defending B.
Oh, 1B. Back right. Nice. Hold A outside.
Trash on B.
You got me? You just laying down like that.
Shit
these
on B.
kids-
One's going there.
Nah, my bad on this.
Good shit.
Push up. Here we go.
They going on A. On A.
Behind us. What the fuck? We're dead, bro.
One's on A. Rapid
I
door
got
spawn.
you. I'm on the way.
Left me, Will.
Oh, he got me. 2A. One top elephant. One elephant.
We're defending Alpha.
Clear it.
One's on bookshelf.
I'm on B. We're good.
There we go.
Rush up with him A. Whoever died.
I got
back
that.
there.
I got top burger. He's on pillars.
No, behind me, DVDs. And hole.
DVD's dead.
On A. Where is he?
I think he's in it.
Oh, right now. Good shot.
Oh, you guys are weak. Mid A. 2A now. Electric box. It's 14, 18. I'm like 14, 8, bro. Outside, bro. Damn. Inside.
One on B.
We're defending B.
On B.
They're taking multiple zones. We're contesting B.
Backside on register on restaurant.
Only one. Battles and wars, people. This shit's
Ooh, I was trying to hold down Calamity, bro. Calamity.
Yeah,
Dude, I
I
got a
was
filthy
fucking
nade
up
on
that
Calamity
round
from
bad.
His name Chlamydia. That's his fucking name.
Bro, I was going crazy right
It's
here, bro.
Calamity, but
I know, bro. He just aggravated, bro. Chlamydia works.
But like, maybe 2 T's. Maybe like
I'm an
50.
itch you can't get rid of.
What the fuck?
Alright, let's go, boys.
same
Last
shit.
game, we gotta get to the dub, bro, before I go to work, bro. Let's go.
We're contesting again, or we're defending again, so it's same shit.
Shit, different day, bro.
Same shit. That won't be hard. One on top of car, mid, car.
They got 3 in that bridge.
One dead on the flank.
I think if we control court, we should be good. Let me place right now.
Oh, mid A, outside A. Hold these. I made electric box. Elephant now.
He's dead.
No, elephant now.
See nothing over here. So one pushing all the way to our RV.
Damn, bro. One in hole and one CD DVDs. Yeah, right where you at?
No way. Come on, 3A, guys.
Yeah,
No.
there's one laying down too. He actually pushed up the blue. Watch yourself.
I got one. He just ran outside.
Wow, inside. Two of them.
We're defending A.
Good shit.
Good stuff,
Should I
boys.
say?
Good stuff.
They
Push
should
up,
spawn
push
B
up.
Street. They
Again.
should spawn B Street, I think.
Yeah, one.
Oh, two hedges. Just one outside, one mid side. One door.
Nice.
On me, there's one more. Yellow's weak.
Dead.
Oh, one outside, burger. He's going out spawn left side, all the way left. To the outside 100.
Nice.
Dead.
Nice.
Throwing trophy on.
Now or never. The enemy's throwing fire.
No, wrong. One back truck semi.
No.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely going all the way somewhere. Right side.
He's on hole.
Yeah,
hole.
I got the one flank.
Oh, corner. Help him out, teammate.
Dead.
Nice, good work.
10-8. Push up.
There's one on CDs
flank
going. Yeah, he's flanking.
Dead, flank dead.
Good shit.
Oh, DVD.
I'm waiting for
Laundry.
this
He's
one,
getting
DD.
laundry. I found laundry somewhere back there.
Yeah, I
Back
looked.
there
He
somewhere in
wasn't.
our spawn.
Waiting.
He's a maintenance guy.
Somebody got me.
He's still here, bro. Laundry, dude.
No,
Laundry hallway.
fuck, dude.
He's in electric box backside. He's not our spawn somewhere, bro. Tell him.
One on L and then they're hopping on A. I think he's like laying down by the disc.
Oh my god, he's so weak, bro.
Come on, guys, let's get this.
4-3. Good shit.
I need help.
Good shit.
Oh my god, bro. We turned up. I turned up, bro. We were turned up. Whew. Hey, bro. We went crazy right now. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Okay. 4 feet? Nuggets, bro. No barbecue sauce. You feel me?
GG's. Hey, I'm tired as fuck.
Woo!
Yeah, bro.
You hopping off?
You say what?
You hopping off?
Good
or?
game though. Yeah, I got it. Hey, add me though. I'm always on. Yeah, though. Go crazy.
Hey, Dino.
Danny, you want to join this
What it
Discord
do?
that I recently got in?
I'm down. Is it like active?
Yeah, they're like not hiring, but they're trying to get Scrim started around August 17th.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you can send me an invite, but I don't even got my fucking...
What were you trying to say, Smack?
I said you getting off?
Nah, I ain't getting off, Gengi. Like I said, I play for 12 hours a day on my days off.
Bro,
I'm on all day today. I told you, I'm getting to diamond.
Yeah.
I belong in diamond. There should be no reason I ain't in it.
How many days of this season left?
I think there's like 10. Hold on, let me go to Discord. Ooh. What's your name on Discord, both of you?
Go ahead, Smack.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say I was letting Smack go ahead, but mine is just Stanley with 2 eyes.
Mine's
STANLII.
STANLEYY. My bad.
Oh, I need to add. I smoke. Or smack.
Not shit. NOTSHVTT. Should be like a picture of Superman smoking a fucking blunt.
I got both of y'all added.
You see my shit, right? It's popping up.
I haven't got an invite.
Yeah, I added you already.
Alright, bet. I may say that bit when I get on.
What you mean? You got the cat with the glasses on, right?
No.
Who, me?
It's probably a different one. Mine is you could try using my other name too, like it's like the kid Stan. Or if you just give me yours, I can also send you an invite.
Hold on.
Okay.
Mine's right? Superman, right? Smoking the blunt, ain't it?
I added you.
Alright, bet.
For my Discord, you're gonna hate me. It's gonna be BRACHIOSAURUS.
Cool.
What the fuck is that?
Brachiosaurus.
Oh, you like dinos or something?
Yeah, bro, my car is covered in dinosaurs. I glued them all over my car.
And I bought a dinosaur, little nigga. I remember when I was a kid, I used to be obsessed with them. Not taking no offense to you. I'm just saying, I'm really.
I got a kid heart. I take respect to that any day. I like it
Yeah, I
when
used to
people
be
say it's a
obsessed with
kiddish
them.
thing.
But nah, like Jurassic Park and shit, that ain't kiddish. I don't think.
Nah,
Well, it
that's
used to
why
not
I
be,
got an obsession for it.
but now it is. Now they turned it in some kiddish shit. But back in the day, that shit used to be scary as fuck.
Did you send me a request? What?
Yeah, I sent you one. It should
I
either
was
be
terrified of the one
Stanley
that could fly.
or the kid stand, whichever one. The kid stand was one that I had when I was like 17. You see it?
What's the
Smack?
dino that could fly? Like the bird?
A pterodactyl. No, I ain't see it. Do you need my numbers too to get my name?
Yeah. Let's go
Because
ahead.
if you do it 0696.
All right, 1 second.
And the Brachiosaurus is just spelt the right way.
0696, you said?
You're
BRACHIOS.
It's just your name, right? Yeah. It's
BRACHIOSAURUS. And then 0696.
Hold on, what that dinosaur look like?
The one with the big ass neck.
Oh. Dang, I hate them dinosaurs.
Why?
Cause them niggas big and slow and sorry. They not like
come
a
across one,
raptor
you
or
be running for
something.
your life.
Hell yeah, you know how big as fuck them bitches are monsters. I would be running. I would put his neck down and try to bite my shit with them big ass teeth he got.
You don't even got to do that, bro. You should look up a Titanosaurus.
That's the one
what
with the
you really
spice
gotta
on his back.
That's the big motherfucker. It makes a Brachiosaurus look like a needle. It's nothing.
I can't imagine, bro. I don't even.
Yeah, I just sent
How the
you.
fuck dinos got
I
that
sent you a
big?
whisper on the text chat, bro, for my thing. Try adding that because I couldn't send you one.
Let's see. Bow. It's Stan. Yeah, I'm a fucking human. What do you mean? What is going on?
Got it. Or at least I see it. I see Brachiosaurus and just a big ass dinosaur with a head, bro. I sent the friend request. But it just says pending still. Mine's the Goku one with like eyes open and shit.
Hold on, something's going on. What the fuck? Bro, what just happened to my Discord?
Were you able to accept it?
Either my Discord just got hacked, or...
What the fuck?
Smack, what's yours, bro?
Mine's not shit. NOTSHVTT.
NOP, what was it? SH, what?
NOT.
Not shit, okay.
Yeah, SHVTT.
Cool, I sent one to you too. Maybe that way.
Alright, man.
Bro.
Check if it's in your guys' pending friend request or anything, because I sent it both to y'all.
Yeah, let me go get my shit so I can look.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened to my Discord.
What's going on?
Alright, I'm back in. But I've been booted out of 2 of my servers.
I'm about to log in right now.
What?
You said what?
Oh, what the f... Deleted 2 of my servers.
You said what?
No, I thought you were logging into mine.
Who, me?
Hey, if it's a little difficult and y'all don't wanna screw with it, you don't got time.
Nah, it's not that. Are
No,
you?
it ain't
Did you just
difficult.
log back in?
Yeah, I just logged right in right now.
Are you in my Discord? What is happening? Why are you?
Who in who
Yeah.
Discord again?
Nah, so I'm pretty sure. Okay, explain this to me. My Discord logged me out. And
Hold on,
then.
Brachiosaurus, the kid stand. Yeah, bro, his Discord is the kid stand, and it's a profile picture of
No.
Goku.
I get that.
Oh.
No. I understand all that. What I'm saying. Wait, why is it logging me into yours? Wait, yeah, I logged into yours. What is my fucking Discord? Why did it log me out of my Discord?
Oh. He logged into his girls, and now he forgot his password. I'm but hurt right now.
No, it's not. I forgot my password, bro. My Discord logged me out.
It probably think it's like from 2FA. No, your Discord is you, your profile picture, you, not a dinosaur.
Hold on.
Pre-fire, you still in here?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
the fuck
I'm
is
sending
these
you a
niggas
video
in
right now.
Alright, yeah, send it. So I can log out of mine and log back into my girl so she get pissed off.
All right, time to just get into my old Discord.
So what did they text on clan chat?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Is you allowed to text on there or like no? Like you'll get banned?
I think so. I'm actually doing
Cause
it
some
right now.
discords are like weird.
Make sure you select all your roles and stuff, and I think then it should be good.
All your roles? How do you do that?
Do you see where it says
Roles?
It's your account. I got into my old one.
That's what you talking about? Roles and responsibility, ticket
I
reporting,
have
shit.
no idea.
Information. Bro, I'm a regular human, bro. I'm not a high command. I'm not an enforcer or nothing, bro. I don't want to be a clan owner.
I was logging back in.
I don't want to
You
be
can
a
log
cub.
back into your thing. There won't be any more problems. But I'm gonna hop back into rank with the guys. I love you.
I just want to be a part of the community,
baby.
man. No, but last time, though, I texted them to a server like this, I got banned off of RIP. It was like an 8 server, but it was for Fortnite, and they were starting like scrims. And I was like, bro, is you gonna start the scrim or what? And they banned the fuck out of me.
Well, there are certain rules, you know, so obviously be cognizant of
Yeah.
them. But hey, I'm just trying to play by the rules and hopefully be able to scrim. That's all I'm trying to do.
I just don't feel like going against no fucking demons, bro. Them demons piss me off, because either they hacking or they just too fucking amazing they don't touch grass. Like you. You a fucking diamond. You got the biggest ego in the game. I know it.
Nah, man.
That boy's childing anything. Even if you know you gonna lose, you still gonna child that bit and win the gunfight.
I appreciate that hype, man. But man, I'm just another guy like you, bro.
Nah, bro, bullshit. Stop talking like that. Diamond and Crim, man. Diamond, Crim, and them niggas insane. I don't know, bro. I got cold. My fingers cold, bro. I already told you I've been up since when? This time? Yesterday?
You hopping up then?
Yeah, I'm probably finna hop. How about this slide? You know what? Alright, bro. We can run it. But if we lose this bit, then that's on you. You can't say it was on me. But yeah, if we lose this bit, I'm off. I don't want to keep selling. I don't think I'm going to sell, but if I do end up going negative, it's because I'm tired, bro. As fuck. And I'm delayed in real life. I'm delayed. I got a lag right now.
You jet lagged.
Yeah. Venmo and PayPal users now have to send money to the U.S. government to help pay the 96 trillion national debt. Huh. Lucky I don't use that shit.
Let's run that search.
Bro, no, bro. Y'all must want to fucking lose.
Nah, we finna win it.
Damn, that nigga top 5 got his neck sliced open. Goofy. They tried to chop this nigga head off and bring it back to the... Nigga got staples in his neck, but if he sleep wrong, but he done.
Better not try backflip anytime soon.
That boy better not try shit. That boy better not even try the shit. Like, if he pushed the wrong way, he gonna die. That boy screwed. And it's surgery, bro. I thought I told you, nigga, not to put this shit on there.
Are you
Handicapper.
gonna keep playing after this?
Pacify the AO, kill team.
Dead on one. Dead on another.
Oh! He
What
just
the
went to the
fuck?
fucking...
Not much time left.
Bombs right here, bombs right here. In secret.
I thought that boy was one of you guys chasing the guy down that I just killed, and there was a fucking diamond with his knife out, and he fucking hit me with it.
Yeah, bro.
He's on top of it. Stop it. Crazy. Oh, of course, they've got comms. Makes sense. Brachiosaurus. Goddamn long,
Yes, sir.
What the fuck?
Y'all remember Daddy Longneck? Whatever happened to that man?
That boy died.
He's still
You're
alive,
lying,
dude.
for real?
No, he's still
Nah.
alive.
I was about to say.
Cause that fat dude that you used to make videos with was making videos with the shovel girl, the bitch that got hit in the face with a shovel.
No, he's one. Yeah, right there, him. He was the one kid. He's not one no more, but you know.
Get serious, Crimson. Bomb plant in progress.
No, bro, I just screwed my shit up, bro. Now this nigga's number one. You got this, you was.
Sweet.
Fugitive remains. Terminate with
Good
extreme
shit.
prejudice.
Yo, I'm the last one now, bro. I fucking sold.
He's AFK.
They lying. Oh no.
Exemplary, Crimson. Do it again and let's go home.
Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. AFK, no comms. When they are K, it's fucking stupid.
Damn, on a Grimmy Street, too, is nuts.
Search and destroy.
Oh, this is an easy
Alright.
mop. These kids are out of fucking sync.
I'm gonna go for the fucking far right flank, kill their AFK, and then try and kill that diamond again that's playing long AR.
I'm with you, Andy.
Let me execute the AFK if you're still there.
Enemy charges set.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to execute.
Still there.
He's one. Good shit.
He's back. Nading. I'm defusing. You watch me. Watch over me. Watch over me. Watch over me, please. I'm begging you. Please, 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 please.
Don't need to Oh my god, my aim's atrocious. Holy shit.
Yeah, our aim is bad, brother. We should do something to help that.
Well,
My aim
we got an
assist
aim
just
trainer
didn't
for him.
help. My aim assist didn't help. I just fucking.
Bro, I need to go to aim labs. That's crazy.
Fucking snaking it.
I
Snaking
got
it
that
back.
shit turned off. Y'all crazy. The aim
Aim
assist
assist?
pisses me off. Yes.
No, it's no aim assist on PC, I don't think.
There isn't.
There is.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Well, if they're playing on controller, there is.
Controller? Yeah, no, but when I was playing my PC, I swear to God on my controller, I wasn't getting no aim assist whatsoever. What the
You on
peak?
that, dude?
I need to look at that. Oh my God, that's amazing.
He's one. Fuck.
Got one in there.
As soon as you said peak, I knew exactly where he was.
Alright, 2v2.
And I got the team.
There's one more gen on me.
That peak was amazing.
Did bro just waste an RC on the fucking AFK guy?
Yeah, he definitely
I absolutely did. And what do you mean? The fuck?
I was finna say.
That dude busted his whole nut into the wall.
Like, I figured 3 bullets in the fucking head would do it.
Probably doing that shit too. Fucker turned on.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
turned on. I
God.
was broken something. No bullshit.
Bro, what, bro? I be thinking the nigga done and they not done and I stop shooting and it's over.
That's the reason I die most of the time. Nah, 2, it's a heavy B put or A put or B. Fucking C's right there.
Fuck. Yeah, it is a heavy push.
They might be pushing B.
Yeah, they are.
Put your head down and secure the target. Enemy
I
device
knew.
set.
I knew, bro.
Oh, shit, you see him. You see him.
Yeah, there's one.
You can stun that and push them.
Yep. You see.
No bullshit, Pre. That's all you.
I'm waiting for you, Andy.
I'm in.
Alright.
Oh shit, they're on A. Or they weren't on A. Fuck me.
Absolute yellow, bro. I heard him reload too.
If I had an AR.
It hasn't been nighttime yet. We just got that book today. That's how we were reading tonight.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
This is my second 3v4 S&D that I've had to play, and it feels shitty.
Search and destroy.
0-5 is nuts.
Eliminate the objective.
Well, AFK, that boy can't do nothing about it.
Nice, good win. Let's wrap B on this one.
Say go B. Fuck, I got the fucking bomb, ain't it? I'm scared. Every time I have bomb, I die.
Oh, there's one behind us. Go ahead, try.
Planning. Oh, good shot.
Yeah. That's pretty
Hopefully
good.
they'll kick this kid. So
That's
we don't
good.
lose the SR.
Ooh, stinky. Oh, look, I'm doing this. I better hope Slazy doesn't show up. Y'all be in real trouble.
Search and destroy. CIA, you're cleared hot. Work your frag lists.
I think it's a B push again.
The enemy's planted the bomb. Remains. Terminate with extreme pressure.
That boy was camping in their spawn waiting for me to go kill their AFK.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's weak. He's on the truck.
Yeah, he's actually going
I'm
through
pushing.
now.
No!
That's on me, bro. I was trying. He went back to yellow.
He just clutched off for his team. That's fine.
And I got time.
I think you made it. Yeah, I think you
I
made it.
definitely
You
did.
clicked past 7.
Fucking bailed out by the stun.
Alright, who the fuck was laying back in that spawn like that? You got shit on. You laying back in your spawn thinking you're catching me off guard.
Laying in my spawn, I was running full speed right at you. What the fuck?
No, not you.
Tempoko, I don't know what happened to you, bro, but I wouldn't push man. That shit was atrocious.
No, it's atrocious. It's
really?
3v4. Y'all are doing so good. So.
Search and destroy.
I was really hoping he'd get that ego channel. He's gonna push that ban again.
Oh, 100%.
This is a free kill for me. I swapped from an SMG to an AR. This kid's not gonna hit him.
One's pushing mid street.
There we go.
He just
Saw
ran.
mid, yeah.
Peeker. Yeah. Bro, what? Did he come back?
Oh no.
That's crazy.
No, different kid. Bro, no, this kid is raping
Because I was
you.
using my, yeah, I was using my fucking RC.
Well, finally, their teammate left.
It's embarrassing. It's
SR.
3-5, and we're fucking 3v4. We're killing it.
Uh-oh.
Finally got get 8 rounds in.
Killing it, boys.
Search and destroy.
I said we killed 2 of them, and then we go for a hostage on the last.
Nah, don't even fucking worry about it. Just fucking get to end it. Don't take any chances. I mean, dudes are fucking, they're diamonds.
They shouldn't be.
Eliminate them.
Oh, I didn't even have to do shit.
Really?
I was
Your
AFK.
shit? It's 3v4, weirdos.
I'm talking specifically this gunfight.
You guys up here not taking any of this seriously, right? 3v4. And you'd use 2 whole clips at this guy? Like, how impressive
Actually,
is that?
I used a
really?
clip to mop your teammate, not you. You and your teammate. I got a 3-piece. Suck my
You
dick.
didn't mop me.
You're doing fantastic.
Yeah, we're very proud of you, Brack. We're very proud of you, brother.
Who's that, Chris?
Y'all would be on, just send me an invite or something.
Got you.
Alright. GG boys. Alright, before I take this break, I'm gonna go ahead and read a piece of the Bible. Just to kind of yeah, boy. I just open it up, and most of the time the page it goes to is Ecclesiastes 7:14. So it's freezing out. I'll read that to both my dog and whoever is eventually in the chat, hopefully. In the day of prosperity be joyful, but in the day of adversity consider. God has made the one as well as the other, so that man cannot discover anything that will come after him. Avoiding extremes. My futile life I have seen everything. There is a righteous man who perishes in spite of his righteousness, and there is a wicked man who lives long in spite of his evil. Don't be excessively righteous, and don't be overly wise. Why should you destroy yourself? Don't be excessively wicked, and don't be foolish. Why would you die before your time? It is good that you grasp the one and do not let the other slip from your hand. for the one who fears God will end up with both of them. So what I think is being said in this passage is that if you have the extreme of destroying yourself, then it won't work. And if you have an extreme of being righteous, then it won't work either. So I do fear God, and I love God. I know God is love, but I also, understand that God is almighty. Wisdom makes the man stronger than 10 rulers of a city. There is certainly no righteous man on the earth who does good and never sins. Don't pay attention to everything people say, or you may hear your servant cursing you, for you know that many times you yourself have cursed others. What the teacher found in Ecclesiastes 7:23, that I have tested all this by wisdom. I resolved I will be wise, but it was beyond me. What exists is beyond reach and very deep. Who can discover it? I turn my thoughts to know, explore, and seek wisdom, and an explanation for things, and to know that wickedness is stupidity and folly is madness. And I find more bitter than death in the woman who is a trap, her heart a net, and her hands chains. The one who pleases God will escape her, but the sinner will be captured by her. Look, says the teacher, I have discovered this by adding one thing to another to find out the explanation, which my soul continually searches for but does not find. Among 1,000 people I have found one true man, but among all those I have not found a true woman. Only see this, I have discovered that God made people upright, but they pursued many schemes. Ecclesiastes 7:8 says, Wisdom, authorities, and inequities. Who is like the wise person, and who knows the interpretation of a matter? A man's wisdom brightens his face, and the sternness of his face is changed. Keep the king's command because of your oath made before God. Do not be in a hurry. Leave his presence, and don't persist in a bad cause, since the king's word is since he will do whatever he wants. For the king's word is authoritative, and who can say to him, What are you doing? The one who keeps a command will not experience anything harmful, and a wise heart knows the right time and procedure. For every activity there is a right time and procedure, even though man's troubles are heavy on him. Yet no one knows what will happen, because who can tell him what will happen? No one has authority over the wind to restrain it. There is no authority over the day of the death. There is no furlough in battle, and wickedness will not allow those who practice it to escape. All this I have seen. Apply my mind to the work that is done under the sun, at a time when one man has authority over another to his harm. In such circumstances I saw the wicked buried. They came and went from the holy place, and they were praised in the city where they did so. This too is futile, because the sentence against a criminal act is not carried out quickly. The heart of people is filled with the desire to commit crime. Although a sinner commits crime 100 times and prolongs his life, yet I also know that it will go well with God-fearing people, for they are reverent before him. However, it will not go well with the wicked, and they will not lengthen their days like a shadow, for they are not reverent before God. There is a futility that is done on the earth. There are righteous people who get what the actions of the wicked deserve, and there are wicked people who get what the actions of the righteous deserve. I say this too is futile. So I commend enjoyment, because there is nothing better for the man under the sun than to eat, drink, and enjoy himself, for this will accompany him in his labor during the days of his life that God gives him under the sun. When I applied my mind to know wisdom, and to observe the activity that is done on the earth, even though one's eyes do not close and sleep day or night, I observed all the work of God, and concluded that man is unable to discover the work that is done under the sun. Even though a man labors hard to explore it, he cannot find it. Even if the wise man claims to know it, he is unable to discover it. Enjoy life despite death. Indeed, I took all this to heart and explained it all. The righteous, the wise, and their works are in God's hands. People don't know whether to expect love or hate. Everything lies ahead of them. Everything is the same for everyone. There is one fate for the righteous and the wicked, for the good and the bad, for the clean and the unclean, for the ones who sacrifices and the ones who does not sacrifice. As it is for the good, so it is for the sinner. As for the one who takes an oath, so for the one who fears an oath. This is an evil in all that is done under the sun. There is one fate for everyone. In addition, the hearts of people are full of evil, and madness is in their hearts while they live. After that, they go to the dead. But there is hope for whoever is joined with all the living, since a live dog is better than a dead lion. For the living know that they will die, but the dead know anything. But the dead don't know anything. There is no longer a reward for them because the memory of them is forgotten. Their love, their hate, and their envy have already disappeared. There's no longer a portion for them in all that is done under the sun. Go eat your bread with pleasure, and drink your wine with a cheerful heart, for God has already accepted your works. Let your clothes be white all the time, and never let oil be lacking on your head. Enjoy life with the wife that you love for all your days of your fleeting life, which has been given to you under the sun, all your fleeting days. That is your portion in life and in your struggle under the sun. Whatever your hands find to do, do with all your strength, because there is no work, planning, knowledge, or wisdom in Xiao where you are going. So, Xiao, from what I understand, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I'll go ahead and just, I think Xiao, it's used in the Hebrew Bible that refers to the abode of the dead. From what I understand, the Quran also mentions it. It is described as being beneath the earth. It is not a place or punishment like hell, rather as a neutral realm for all the dead. Over time, interpretations of Xiao evolved, influencing later concepts in the afterlife in Jewish and Christian theology. Hades is referred to as Xiao in the Old Testament, and it carries similar connotations. The limitations of wisdom. I'm going to go ahead and read all the way to the Song of Songs. Again I saw under the sun that the race is not the swift, or the battle to the strong, or bread to the wise, or riches to the discerning, or favor to the skillful. Rather, time and chance happen to all of them. For man certainly does not know his time, like fish caught in a cruel net, or like birds caught in a trap. So people are trapped in an evil time as it suddenly falls on them. I have observed that this also is wisdom under the sun, and it is significant to me. There was a small city with few men in it. A great king came against it, surrounded it, and built larger siege works against it. Now a poor wise man was found in the city, and he delivered the city by his wisdom. Yet no one remembered that poor man. And I said, wisdom is better than strength, but the wisdom of the poor man is despised, and his words are not heeded. The calm words of the wise are heeded, moreover than the shouts of a ruler over fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, for one sinner can destroy much good. The burden of folly. Dead flies make a performer's oral ferment and sting, so a little folly outweighs wisdom and honor. A wise man's heart goes for the right, but a fool's heart to the left. Even the fool walks along the road, his heart lacks sense, and he shows everyone he is a fool. If the ruler's anger rises against you, don't leave your place, for calmness puts great offenses to rest. There is an evil I have seen under the sun, an error proceeding from the presence of the ruler. The fool is appointed to great heights, but the rich remain in lowly positions. I have seen slaves on horses, but princes walking on the ground like slaves. The one who digs a pit may fall into it. The one who breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. The one who quarries stones may be hurt by them. The one who splits trees may be endangered by them. If the axe is dull and one does not sharpen its edge, then one must exert more strength. However, the advantage of wisdom is that it brings success. If the snake bites before it is charmed, then there is no advantage for the charmer. The words from the mouth of a wise man are gracious, but the lips of a fool consume him. The beginning of words of his mouth is folly, but the end of his speaking is madness. Yet the fool multiplies words. No one knows what will happen, and who can tell even what will happen after him? The struggles of fools weary them, for they don't know how to go to the city. Woe to you, land, when your king is a youth and your prince feasts in the morning. Blessed are you, land, when your king is a son of nobles and your princes feast at the proper time, for strength and not for drunkenness. Because of laziness, the roof caves in. Because of negligent hands, the house leaks. A feast is prepared for laughter, and wine makes life happy, and money is the answer for everything. Do not curse the king even in your thoughts, and do not curse a rich person even in your bedroom. For a bird of the sky may carry the message, and a winged creature may report the matter. Ecclesiastes 9:11 says, invest in life. Send your bread on the surface of the waters, for after many days you may find it. Give a portion to 7 or even to 8, for you don't know what disaster may happen on earth. If the clouds are full, they will pour out rain on the earth. Whether a tree falls to the south or the north, the place where the tree falls, there it will lie. One who watches the wind will not sow, and the one who looks at the clouds will not reap. Just as you don't know the path of the wind, or how bones develop in the womb of a pregnant woman, so you do not know the work of God who makes everything. In the morning sow your seed, and at night do not let your hand rest, because you don't know which will succeed, whether one or the other, or if both of them will be equally good. Light is sweet, and is pleasing for the eyes to see the sun. Indeed, if a man lives many years, let him rejoice in them all, and let him remember the days of darkness, since they will be many. All that comes is futile. Rejoice, young man, while you are young, and let your heart be glad in the days of your youth, and walk in the ways of your heart and in the sight of your eyes. But know that for all of these things, God will bring you to judgment. Remove sorrow from your heart, put away pain from your flesh, because youth and the prime of life are fleeting. Ecclesiastes 12:1, the twilight of life. So remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of adversity come, and the years approach when will you say, I have no delight in them. Before the sun and the light are darkened, and the moon and the stars and the clouds return after the rain. On the day when the guardians of the house tremble, and the strong men stoop, the women who grind cease because they are few, and the ones who watch through the windows see dimly. The doors of the street are shut while the sound of the mill fades, when one rises at the sound of a bird, and all the daughters of song grow faint. Also, they are afraid of heights and dangers on the road. The almond tree blossoms, the grasshopper loses its spring, and the caperberry has no effect. For man is headed to his eternal home, and mourners will walk around in the street before the silver cord is snapped, and the gold bowl is broken, and the jar is shattered at the spring, and the wheel is broken into the well, and the dust returns to the earth as it once was, and the spirit returns to God who gave it. Absolute futility, says the teacher. Everything is futile. Teacher's objectives and conclusion. In addition to the teacher being a wise man, he constantly taught the people knowledge. He weighed, explored, and arranged many proverbs. The teacher sought to find delightful things, sayings, and right words of truth and accurately. The sayings of the wise are like goads, and those from masters of collections are like firmly embedded nails. The sayings are given by one shepherd. Beyond these, my son, be one. There is no end to the making of many books, and much study wearies the body. When all has been heard, the conclusion of the matter is, fear God and keep his commands, because this is all for humanity. For God will bring every act to judgment, including every hidden thing, whether good or evil. always find that you can refer back to the Ten Commandments for God's commands. Number one being thou shalt not commit adultery. Actually, I don't know them off the top of my head, but hold on 1 second. I know thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not commit murder. You shall have no other gods before me. Shall I make no idols. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor your father and your mother. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet. Truth and deception. 2 John. I was very glad to find some of your children walking in the truth and keeping with the command we have received from the Father. So now I urge you, dear lady, not as I were writing you a new command, but one we have had from the beginning, that we love one another. And this is love, that we talk according to his commands. This is the command as you've heard it from the beginning. You must walk in love. Many deceivers have gone out into the world. They do not confess the coming of Jesus Christ in the flesh. This is the deceiver and the Antichrist. Watch yourselves so you don't lose what we have worked for, but that you may receive a full reward. Anyone who does not remain in Christ's teaching, but goes beyond it, does not have God. The one who remains in that teaching, this one has both the Father and the Son. If anyone comes to you and does not bring this teaching, do not receive him into your home. And don't say, welcome to him. For the one who says welcome to him shares in his evil works. Jesus is coming back, bro. I doubted it for a while. Because I was angry. I was upset. Scared. But to me, Jesus showed him to myself, showed me to himself years ago. At that moment, I knew that he was there with me in every step, in every breath. believe that Jesus will come back. And I believe that I'll stand with Jesus. Every day, God, I go through some form of anguish and doubts. But I'm praying live to you, God. I'm praying for more guidance and protection and wisdom. I know I'm not perfect, and I'm so far from it. But I ask for forgiveness constantly, and I'm asking for forgiveness now. I made it this far, and I don't want it to end. However, I do know one thing, Lord, that I need you through all the doubt. Jesus, I need you all the time. And I hope whoever hears this can understand and can relate to that. And I pray for all the people that are going through things and going through these tough times. The biggest thing, God, is I want a family. I want to stop feeling like a failure. And more importantly, God, I want to be in a position to take care of my family and not be in danger. I'm a Christian. And I believe that there is only one God. It's not Call of Duty. It's not school. I respect my father and my mother. Even more so, I respect my adopted parents as well. Out of all of this, I pray for coverage. I pray for sincerity. And I pray for forgiveness. Through my fear and through my understanding, God. Thank you for taking the time to watch my stream. And I pray that God blesses you and watches over you. In Jesus' name I pray.